You're in Braves country. Lineup for Braves Country by D.M. McGee. A is for Aaron, the Hammer and Hank, the real home run king. Take that to the bank. B is for Bobby. Cox never cowered. He'd give Blue quite an earful on his way to the showers. C is for Chipper. Don't call him Larry. He would show up in Shea, the Mets he would bury. D is for David. Justice he'd bring. A Game 6 solo brought Atlanta their ring. E is for Eddie Matthews. 512 bombs away. Lit skies from Boston to Milwaukee to the A. F is for Fred. McGriff dog-biting crime. A fire was lit the day he arrived. G is for Glavine. Southpaw winds and kicks. Changing speeds east and west. A gem in Game 6. H is for Harry and his brother George Wright. The father of baseball, Boston pennants in flight. I is for inning, ending double play. Riley to Ozzie to Olsen all day. J is for Jones. Andrew let her fly. And his gloves in center is where singles would die. K is for strikeouts. A plenty from Strider. The quads in the stash, getting swings from that slider. L is for Lopez. Javi to B-Mac. Travis and Smurf, we've been lucky to see that. M is for Mad Dog. He won 355. Could swat flies with the changeup and still bust you inside. N is for Necro. He got to the hall by bending and knuckling and floating that ball. O is for Otis. Old Nixon could fly. The catch at the wall baffled our eyes. P still for Peterson. We were all rockin' pearls. With Eddie and Jorge, we were out of this world. Q is a quandary for why Dale is not in. Murphy MVPs again and again. R is for ranking. The top pitchers lore. Remember Kid Nichols, 107 WAR. S is for Smoltzy. The big three in the hall. When the game's on the line, you give John the ball. T is for Tyler. Matzik and the gift of 2021, the entire night shift. U is for Chavez, but we say Uncle Jesse. The frames, the release, kept the batters guessing. V is Van Weeren. Skip Carey 2. Don Ernie Joe, the tales from the booth. W is Warren. Spawn Johnny Sane. They'd ride him in Boston and then pray for rain. X is Mazzoni. Yeah, X marked the spot. Leo rocked next to Bobby, and his pitchers stayed hot. Why it makes us feel young. The game's main appeal. Chopping through the battery, there's no better feel. Z is for Zip Boom Bam, Ramalama Ding Dong. Throughout the summer, we sing that song. From AJ to eyeglasses and a hell of a pen. Mad Max, Uncle Charlie, win after win. A cannon from short, and RC you later. Acuna Matata, there is no one greater. Though you can't fit them all when you just A to Z. Think of your favorites in the rafters we see. I started with 3, then 10, 25, 47, 31, and of course 29. Let's not forget 21, 41, 35, the Great 44, or 755, and old number 6, who led his great teams. The pennants were flying. It felt like a dream. From Boston to Milwaukee to Atlanta's TBS, a family, a tradition, Braves Country's the best. Lineup for Braves Country by D.M. McGee.
Like me, you can't smoke like me. So don't try and be like me. Let's party together.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, and flat out deceived.
Why did you get so drunk?
You got drunk. I'm just really exhausted.
What's in that cup?
Rum and Cokes.
Do you have any idea how important this is? We're trying to save the pub call. Really? This is what you're doing? This is what you're doing?
Baseball is a beautiful thing. It's more beautiful in an old park. It's asymmetrical and quirky. But even in a dome with artificial turf, it's beautiful. The way the field fans out, the choreography of the sport, the pace and rhythm of it, the fact that that pace and rhythm allows for conversation and reflection and opinion and comparison.
In right field, the crowd is tormenting Strawberries, singing Darryl, Darryl. Little roller up along first, behind the man. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win. And there's a fly ball deep to left. It's on its way. There it goes, and the Yankees are going to the World Series. Aaron Boone.
Ground ball stabbed by Polk. He has it. He underhands to first for the first time in 86 years. The Red Sox have won baseball world championship. Can you believe it?
It's a pastime, something you do. It's entertainment, something you watch. And it's a shared experience, something you talk about and read about. But you can apply those same three criteria to other things. What makes baseball special is that it's the best game that's ever been devised.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
Sure as God made green apples, someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series.
A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it in front of Rizzo. It's in time. And the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. Cubs win. What a lucky break. The good Lord wants the Cubs to win.
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
If baseball is about caring, about loyalty and rivalry.
Braves fans are on their feet hoping for some kind of a bleeder or a sting-eye single. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball hit high and deep down the right field line. It's going back, back, back. Is it fair? Is it zip, boom, bam, it's gone! Ram-a-lam, ding dong, a 3-run shot, and your Atlanta Braves have taken a 1-run lead. She's gone, baby!
There's a very peaceful thing. It was created and played in pastures and meadows. There's grass, there's outdoors, there's everything that people thought was American and feel about America. You get in a ballpark, and it's the wonder of walking through that dark tunnel and seeing a huge open space where men play the little boy's game.
I believe in the Church of Baseball. I've tried all the major religions and most of the minor ones. I know things. For instance, there are 108 beads in a Catholic rosary and there are 108 stitches in a baseball. I prefer metaphysics to theology. You see, there's no guilt in baseball, and it's never boring. It's a long season and you gotta trust it. I've tried them all, I really have. And the only church that truly feeds the soul day in, day out is the Church of Baseball.
You're in Braves country. If there's a bigger thing going on right now, I don't know what it is. We're down to one strike here. Gurriel, the last hope for the Houston Astros. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, bounced over to Dansby. Dansby fires it over to first. And here comes the dog pile. Fire the cannons in the battery. Do the chop. All throughout Braves country, pop that top! Your Atlanta Braves have won it all!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We direct your attention now to home plate.
Please remain standing. We call your attention to our fans here today. They will be jointly directed. And now, another fixture, our national anthem.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose white stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we once were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Play ball!
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce today's teams as participants in this historic game.
Well, the season's finally here, and the players...
Hey, football fans, you ready for the gridiron? Thursday and Friday mornings, the Armchair Quarterback Show returns, 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll be talking college and NFL football, the point spreads, fantasy football advice, and more. Want to catch it live? Become a Country Club member today here on Braves Country Radio. We'll make the replay available to the public later on that day, as we're being broadcasted nationwide on independent radio stations. As a member catching it live, you can ask your questions. We'll answer all. Point spread advice, player props, your fantasy football questions. It's the Armchair Quarterback Show, Thursday and Friday mornings this fall here on Braves Country Radio.
The armchair quarterback, he's full of beer and he's full of snacks. The all-American man.
All right, you guys, let's listen up. We won a game yesterday. And if we win one today, that's 2 in a row. We win one tomorrow, that's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So let's see some hustle. Let's jack it up a little. I got a feeling things are about to turn around for us.
On a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
Hey, howdy, hi, and how the hell are you? Pull up an armchair, girls and boys, and join us for Braves Country Baseball. You're listening live as the Braves are on the road. We're set to bring you pitch by pitch, play by play of your Atlanta Braves. Hi, I'm Mac McGee. It's time to put it all aside, get set for what should be a great day on Braves Country Radio. We'll go through the lineups today as the game moves along. Put your click in the chat, slap that like, and let's get ready, Braves Country. We'd like to thank everybody for choosing Braves Country Radio, and a special thanks to all the Country Club members. Please like on your way in and subscribe, set those alerts, and share Braves Country Radio to help build the crowd so we can continue to bring you the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Well, it's about that time. Grab you a cold one, find you an armchair. Atlanta Braves baseball right here on Braves Country Radio. Your modern-day superstation is in its 5th season of bringing you pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves and our one-of-a-kind production. Take us anywhere you go for over 170 Atlanta Braves ball games. Please like and subscribe today. Join the Country Club. Thank you to all the Country Club members. You help support Braves Country Radio.
Get this bus moving.
Stop.
Come back.
Too late.
Roll call! Yeah, roll call!
You're in Braves country.
Good afternoon, Braves Country. See what we have in here today. We got Royal PETA Country Club members. Country Club members, Royal PETA, Uncle Charlie, Justin Hightower, John, Velvet. Velvet Ozzy went off yesterday. Where were you? Where are we at here? We got George Pearson, Richard. I think we said Justin Hightower. Justin Green Machine, there we go. Tree Nug, Country Club members. I had to reset my screen, so if I miss anybody, it's because it zapped me out, so you have to go back in there. I had to change the device. We had an issue at the short of it, and so Atlanta Braves we're going to do the lineups here on the other side of the break. Going to give folks a couple of more minutes to give a chance to give a shout out, and after that we're going to run to a quick break, come back and do the lineups. You're going to see a different lineup today. Ozuna is not playing. Acuna is your designated hitter, and Fraley will be in right field for Acuna. Drake will be behind the plate. I don't hate the lineup, and it's probably good to give Ozuna the morning off. And more importantly, give Acuna the morning off on defense and still keep his bat in the lineup, which means we got some pretty good bats to go to when we hit extra innings. Or not extra innings, late innings. Pinch hitting wise, if you need them, you're going to have Ozuna, Smurf, Nick Allen is on the bench as well. And we're going to be right back in a flash. We'll go over all of that when we return. Hey, Braves Country, Mac McGee here for American Rebel Beer. America's patriotic light lager, all natural ingredients. Stand tall, be proud. The perfect beer to celebrate life, liberty, and your pursuit of the American dream. America's patriotic light lager, offering a crisp, clean, bold taste. Perfect beer to celebrate life, liberty, and your pursuit of the American dream. A beer with only 110 calories that tastes like a full-flavored beer and celebrates like freedom. Hey, Braves Country, this is Mac McGee with Braves Country Radio. We are bringing you pitch by pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves all year long. Join the Country Club today. Help support Braves Country Radio. Join the Country Club today. It helps us bring you more of the game we all love. Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Hey, Braves Country, Mac McGee here for American Rebel Beer. From the mountains to the prairies to your pint glass with white foam, we're bringing back beer with a backbone. All that matters in our brew is taste and a touch of American excellence. American Rebel Beer, born in the USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the radio news.
Sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. There is nothing wrong. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Adventures in Time and Space.
We offer you Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball.
Hi, folks. Join us now for another Braves ball game. Yes, sir. This is the one we've been waiting for. This is it. This makes you feel like it's spring and baseball. No more measles and free tickets to the circus.
You're in Braves country.
This is a reminder, disorderly conduct will not be tolerated. Please respect your fellow fan and refrain from any unruly behavior. Failure to comply with these guidelines will result in ejection.
You're in Braves country.
I don't know how many of y'all deal with the FanDuel Sports Network app in Florida, but it bites the big one. If I didn't have to do it for our broadcast, I wouldn't do it, period. It is worthless. At least 3 to 4 times a game, the app zaps out and I have to restart it. And it really sucks when it happens in the middle of an inning, as you can imagine. But it would just drive me nuts if I were sitting at home trying to drink a cold one, and every time I turned around I had to refire the app up. Good to see you, Jameson. Velvet, hello once again. I think I saw Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond Lovelace in here. I'm assuming Edward Spry's in here, but Spry's been shy around the time the losing streak started. Real quick on the lineups, Xavier Edwards is going to be leading off for the Marlins and playing second base. Otto Lopez, shortstop, batting second. Marcy batting third and playing left field. Hernandez, the designated hitter, batting cleanup. Wagaman will be at first and batting fifth. Myers in right field and batting sixth. That's a late scratch, so I have to make an adjustment there. Hicks is behind the plate and batting seventh. Hill is once again in center field and batting eighth, and Acosta is at third, Sanoa getting the rest and batting ninth. For your Atlanta Braves, it'll be Profar, Olsen, and Acuna to start the game. Acuna, the designated hitter, in case you missed the very first part of this. Ozuna getting the day off. I don't believe there's anything wrong. Baldwin behind the plate, so Smurf gets the bench. Ozzie batting fifth and playing second. Harris batting cleanup. Or he's not batting cleanup, he's batting sixth and patrolling center field for your Atlanta Braves. Nacho Alvarez batting seventh at third base, and we'll get Jake Fraley for the first time. He'll make his Atlanta Braves debut. He's been on the roster for a few days now, but has not pinch hit and has not started, so he gets to start today in right. Acuna, the designated hitter, once again. And Brujan will be the shortstop. And with all that being said, we're going to take Acuna to Click, Ron Acuna Jr. He has not faced Gusto. The only ones that have faced Gusto at the most have 3 at-bats, and it's Profar, Olsen, Baldwin, Ozzie's 0 for 3, Harris, and Nacho 0 for 3. The others have a base hit. I'm sorry, Profar's 0 for 2 with the walk. So Olsen's 1 for 2, Baldwin's 1 for 3, Harris is 1 for 3. The others are 0 for 3, and then you've got Fraley and Brujan and Acuna, who have never seen him before. So our pick to Click, we're going to go with Acuna. And we'll take your Atlanta Braves. Joey Wentz on the mound. Kind of struggled against the Fish last time he saw him, but I think he'll bounce back, and we'll get the series win. Let's take this one. Let's score some runs today, Braves country. I'm going to take the Braves to win this one. Gusto on the mound. Let's get him 7-2. 7-3. I'll give you a football score, 7-3. With that being said,
Can you predict what will come in 100 years, or in 10, or in the next minute? Some people think they can. Nuclear scientists, mathematicians, astronomers, biologists, because they see beyond the known dimensions of time and space.
So that's your pick to Click. Throw it in the chat who you think's going to roast today. By the way, I saw the interview with Hurston Waldrop. They didn't play it till this morning because I'm out of market, so I couldn't see it till this morning. But normally I record this kind of stuff for y'all, but didn't have the opportunity. But anyways, did anybody catch the post game of Hurston Waldrop in the locker room up against the lockers getting interviewed? This is right after the game ended. So he's still hot, you know what I mean? Like he's still flushed. Anybody catch that? I'm a big Hurston Waldrop fan, but damned if he doesn't look like Howdy Doody, if anybody. Howdy Doody or the main guy on Mad Magazine that we saw for years. Red, almost orange hair. Freckles all over the place, ears popping out. I about fell out of my seat. I was like, whoa! I might have nicknamed him too quick. We might have Waldrop, Gumdrop turn into Howdy Doody. Or the Mad Magazine. It's just more fun to say Howdy Doody. Just a few minutes away from pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves. Left to right across the outfield today for the Marlins, it'll be Hernandez, Hill, and Myers. Around the horn, Acosta, Lopez, Edwards, and Wagaman. Hicks is behind the plate, and Gusto, however you want to pronounce it, I say them both depending on how he's pitching, is on the mound. If we're getting to him, he's Gusto. If he's pitching well, he's pitching with a little gusto. The Braves will look like this with the outfield, left to right. It'll be Profar, Harris. And, of course, we mentioned this before, but it'll be Fraley in right. Brujan is at short, Nacho at third. So around the horn, it goes Nacho, Brujan, and Ozzie and Olsen. Baldwin is behind home plate. And from whence you came, is on the hill, Joey Wentz. We got the eyeglass emoji. We don't really have an emoji for Wentz. If I ever do one, it's probably going to be something like the door slamming shut off from whence you came. But I didn't have time to squeeze that in today. But I think we'll probably do that next time. Normally try to come up with some kind of a new emoji or nickname for the pitcher. And this will be the last game of the series, last game of the season series for the Braves and Marlins. Regular season series looks like this. The Braves lead it 7-5. So the worst we can do is win by one game, 7-6. But we hope to do to the Marlins what we did to the Mets and win the season series 8-5. And then we head to Philadelphia. That's a 4-game series against the Phillies starting tomorrow night, right after Armchair Quarterbacks today. We'll have Braves Country today, so that'll come your way about 10 a.m. tomorrow. And we're going to go over the schedule and what to look for. As Miami's Gusto, 7-6 with a 5.05 ERA and a 2.72 opponent's batting average against, warms up. He's firing his final warm-up pitches. Miami wearing their white jerseys once again, top to bottom. Black lettering outlined in neon pink and teal. Braves are wearing their road blues, red, white blues, or spring training jerseys. It's the new alternate. Braves across the chest in red, outlined in white. Same with the numerals on the back. Names in the back in white. Blue ball cap, the white A, and yes, sir! It is baseball time in Braves country. The first pitch on the way is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Try to get this logged in. Kicks and fires, misses. 1-1. So a 1-1 count. So far, so good on the 3D. So hopefully that keeps up today. Pitch on the way from Gusto. Swing! That ball slapped down the right field line. Get up! Get up! It is. Is it gone or is it stuck in the fence? Right now, zip, boom, bam, it's gone. Ramalama ding dong, a solo shot. And your Atlanta Braves have taken a 1-run lead. We go to the jerk store early today. The right fielder out there.
You insane.
Myers was indicating he thought the ball was stuck in the. Let's take another look at that. No, it went over the wall. There's a separation between the wall and the bullpen. I guess Myers doesn't know that, which is strange.
And I'm not going to dumb it down for some bonehead mess on
First pitch on the way to Olsen.
Well, the jerks
is outside wide for a ball. It's 1-0. Righty-lefty matchup, the 1-0 from Gusto. 92-mile-an-hour sinker, 1-1. So there's a divide over the wall before you get to the bullpen where the netting is. And I don't know why Myers, who calls this place home, doesn't know that. Is the curveball called for a wide strike? It's 1-2. The way he was indicating first, I think he thought it was stuck in between the sign and the wall, but there's a huge gap. Once it gets past that sign, it's over the wall. That's an odd one. The 1-2. Out wide, 2-2. In fact, even the Marlins announcers are focusing on that as well, because that was the only thing that stopped me from calling a home run at first. I thought maybe it was stuck in between something, but there is no something out there. It's just a painted sign and then over the wall. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Olsen's struggles continue, chases one off the plate, one down. He's not a number 2 hitter, and they keep trying to put a square peg in a round hole. I just don't think he has not been comfortable. He was tearing the cover off the ball when they had him in the 3-hole, even in the 4-hole. He has not been comfortable in a while. So 1-0 your score. First pitch to Acuna is inside, 81-mile-an-hour sweeper. It's 1-0. Righty-righty matchup. Swing, chops it foul, change up. 1-1. One count. That's a weird thing. Acuna was kind of bending his legs back and forth, checking to see if he had hurt himself. Oh, the ball came off his knee. I didn't see that. I thought it banged in front of him. So that's what the reasoning for that was. So hopefully he's okay. First, I thought he had torqued his knee the wrong way. 1-1 count, righty-righty matchup. 11th pitch of the inning for Gusto. The pitch, outside, wide. 2-1. Braves lead at 1-0. If you're just joining us, a solo shot by Ronald Acuna Jr. The 2-1. Just misses outside. 3-1. Final game of the season series, which the Braves lead 7-5, so they'll win the season series. The 3-1 pitch, down and away, ball 4. So a 5-pitch walk. The first one almost got him. The other 4 weren't really near the zone. He banged one for a strike. It was kind of a charity strike, and Hill will head down to first.
Bravo. Bravo.
And that'll bring the Drake to the plate. First pitch swinging. Drake bangs it up the middle. It's going to be a 4-3 putout. No time to get Acuna at second, but there are quickly 2 down. Swings at the first pitch once again. He's been doing that a lot to start the games.
I told you the Drake was bad. I hate the Drake.
For whatever reason, he puts together much better at bats later in the game, and it's kind of a strange habit he's gotten into, because he wasn't like that when he first came up. We talked about that before. Ozzie Albies, the batter, open stance from the left side, hit 2 home runs last night. All we need is a base hit here to make it a 2-run game. Braves 1, Marlins nothing, top of the first. The 1-0. Misses high, 93 miles an hour. 2-0. Michael Harris, the second, stands on deck. Nacho Man in the hole.
Whoa. Whoa.
The 2-0. Right there. 4-seam fastball, 2-1. Two-1 count. Gusto at 17 pitches. Outside wide ball 3-1. So Ozzie could take a walk here and set himself up. The Harris coming to the plate. Could be in store for a big inning. The 3-1. Open stance from Ozzie from the left side. He comes set. try to time this up correctly now. Pitch on the way, swing, dribbles it over to second. That should be an easy play. 4-3, and that'll end the inning. But out for your Atlanta Braves go shopping at the Jerk store early. It's 1-0 here in South Beach.
They're running out of you.
Like, okay, but I am so jealous of the girls who lose like 50, 100 pounds and they go from looking huge to looking like a completely different person. I have lost 117 pounds now, and I feel like I still look like a...
Full stop. Listen to me. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, so this opinion might not matter. I'm proud of you. You lost a person in weight, you dork. You made a lifestyle change, not a weight loss change. Okay? Weight loss was just the byproduct of better decision making. You're doing fantastic, by the way. Get fit, stay fit. You're doing great.
Raines, who enjoyed a 23-year career in the major leagues. Our next left fielder played less than half that.
In only 10 years in the majors, he had over 360 home runs and was elected to the Hall of Fame.
He is Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner was a big, strong fella who joined the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1946, first year after World War II concluded.
Before the war, Ralph had never played above Double-A, but quickly showed why he belonged in the bigs.
My second year in baseball, I ended up with 51 home runs.
And thus began an unprecedented and still unmatched streak.
Led the National League in home runs not only that year, but in each of his first 7 seasons. A remarkable accomplishment.
It's another home run for Ralph Kiner.
Kiner's 7-year stretch of dominance is one of the great peaks in baseball history.
And the reason Ralph steered toward home runs made perfect sense.
The home run hitters drive Cadillacs and singles hitters drive Fords. Most ball players were making very little money. The ones that made some money were the home run hitters.
Kiner swings and sends a towering belt deep to left field. It's going, it is gone.
With 369 home runs and more than 1,000 RBIs, Kiner stands amongst the most celebrated power hitters in baseball.
The X-Man, Xavier Edwards, comes to the plate, right side with Joey Wentz. First pitch on the way, 92 up top. Four-seam fastball, misses first ball, it's 1-0. 1-0. 92 misses high and out of the zone. Ball 2-2-0. 2-0 count, Edwards. Swing, pops it up, high in the infield. Can of corn, who wants it? Brujan calls off Nacho for out number 1, F6 in your scorecard. Lopez, the batter. Otto Lopez hitting from the right side of the plate today. First pitch on the way is a strike right there on the inner cut. It's 0-1. Batting .239 with 11 home runs. The 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing. Slices it foul. 0-2. Lopez 1 for 6 in the series. The 0-2 in the dirt. One-two to Lopez. 1 out. Wentz brings it. Swing. Dribbles it on the carpet over towards Nacho. He'll flip it to first. 5-3, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down, and Jacob Marcy, the batter, left-hander, batting .345. First pitch on the way, swing. On the carpet, under Olson's glove. He'll spike it and bounce it back to him as he realizes he's too late. And that'll be an E3 on Matt Olson. Normally sure-handed, sure-gloved over there. He was backhanding it, came up, and it just popped out of his glove. It just slid out of the glove. There really isn't anything technically he did wrong, except not hold on to it. So a four-seam fastball will lead off Hernandez as the Marlins get a charity base runner with 2 outs. Lefty-righty matchup, batting .271 on the year. Flips it over to first. Kind of a soft toss to reset. It's 0-1. Braves 1, Marlins nothing if you're just joining us. Jerickson Profar hit his 11th home run of the year to lead off the game. The 0-1 four-seam fastball misses inside 1. Joey Wentz, 1-1 count. He should be sitting in the dugout right now, and I know that's beating up Olson. The 1-1. Runner goes, and he'll have second base stolen with ease. 2-1. And if you're keeping track of this, if for some reason any runs score in this inning now, they will all be unearned. The 2-1 count, swing, chops it over to third, and Nacho's going to run down the runner in between second and third. That'll end the inning. So we get out of it unscathed after the freebie base runner. It's 1-0 your score. We'll go to the top of the second and grab the sticks.
Conservative white people, they cool. It's you liberal white people that make my itch.
Did you get a private message from me recently? No, you did not, because I don't send private messages to complete strangers, especially when they're men, that are 20 years older than me. So there's no need to message me on this account, my only account, by the way, to ask me if that was me, because it wasn't me. Because I hate small talk, so I am never going to go out of my way to do that with a complete stranger. So I'm not playing hard to get. I don't want to talk to you. I mean, I talk to myself enough, and it is exhausting, you know?
What's this $300 charge to Home Depot?
What?
What's this $300 charge to Home Depot?
I can't hear anything you're saying. Maybe it's this chair. Here, switch seats with me. Dave, how come we have a bill from Banana Republic?
What?
Nordstrom's. When did we ever go to Nordstrom's?
That's
Why do we have
so
a bill
weird.
from...
You really can't hear anything in this chair.
Welcome back. It's time for number 7. If you don't know him, take your hat off to Al Simmons, a dynamic force in left for one of the most storied dynasties in baseball history.
Al Simmons was a great hitter on one of the greatest teams in baseball, Philadelphia Athletics of 1929, 30, 31.
The batting lineup contained great sluggers: Bing Miller, Mickey Cockrell, Al Simmons.
His Philadelphia Athletics beat out the Ruth and Gehrig Yankees, 3 straight American League pennants. In those 3 World Series, in each series, Simmons batted .300 or better with at least 2 home runs. And the only other player in baseball history to have 3 consecutive World Series like that is Babe Ruth.
4 times in his career, Al hit over .380, and twice he eclipsed .390.
This is a guy who led the league in batting average a couple of times. He led the league in total bases. Mind you, this is in a league with Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. It wasn't that easy to lead the league in statistical categories. So when you've got Al Simmons, you're talking about one of the best players in a hitter's era.
Welcome back. Braves will grab the bats. Michael Harris leads us off. Top of the second we go. First pitch on the way is a sweeper up top for a strike. It's 0-1. 81 miles an hour. across the chest. On the outside. The 0-1. Swing, pops it up. Into center field. He's back to that again. 1 down. It was nice while it lasted, but Harris, the last 3 or 4 games, you've noticed him doing that, popping pitches up. That rounded swing that he gets in the bad habit of. And they keep saying it's all about his hand placement. Man, it's the swing path. And I guess when he was changing his hands placement, it was keeping its level and he was hitting the ball hard, but now he's back to swooping it again. First pitch on the way to Nacho Alvarez is popped up into right field. And just like that, 2 up, 2 down, 3 pitches. Gusto threw 19 pitches in that first inning, but he's about to get out of this one in a hurry if they don't build a couple of at-bats. Jake Fraley will come to the plate. 6 home runs, 23 RBI. First pitch on the way, 92 right down Main Street. The 0-1 count. Right there on the outer edge, good take. The 1-1. Another bender outside, wide ball, 2-1. Two-one count. Braves lead it 1-0. The pitch from Gusto. Swing, slaps it into left field. That's down for a base hit. And the Braves got something cooking here with 2 outs. Good bat there by Fraley. So far, so good from him. So 1 for 1 as a Brave. He's batting .237 on the year now. First pitch on the way to Brujan is 93 right down the inner track. It's 0-1. Brujan batting .270 on the year. No home runs, 6 RBI. Righty-lefty matchup. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1. Fraley stays put. The infield is back and to the right. It doesn't appear that they're holding Fraley, which is a little strange. An outfielder, he's not exactly a statue over there. The 1-1 up top. 2-1. Now the first baseman Wagnerman scoots behind him. Two-one count, righty-lefty matchup. Kicks and fires, swing, chopper over to second. This should be an easy 4-3. It is, and that'll end the inning. We'll reset your screen during the break. Looks like it's falling behind again. Braves 1, Marlins nothing. We go to the bottom of the second.
People will say that we don't have any culture in Appalachia, but what do you call this? It's a squirrel made out of coal.
Someone asked me, hey, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? And that's when I remembered about Valentine's Day. But I love Valentine's Day. You get to rush to the card store, and there's 4 dudes in the aisle and only 3 cards left. And you get to say things like, you're the only one for me. And she's like, we're married, so yeah. And when you're dating, you get to find out whether you're still in a relationship or not. And when you're married, you get to find out if you're going to sleep on the couch or not. And you get to eat dinner at 4:30 p.m. because you didn't make a reservation far enough in advance. So I love Valentine's Day.
I have always said the best all-around player that I played against was Corey Yastrzemski.
Yaz was a one-man wrecking crew. He did everything you expect of a superstar player.
He hit well for average, he won a couple of batting titles, and he was always a great left fielder.
His mastery of balls hit toward him was matched by his conquest of the Green Monster.
Yaz made left field an art form. No one had ever done that.
Playing left field in Fenway is very, very tough. You know, the ball coming off that wall, timing it.
I think Yastrzemski was the best of anyone I've ever seen at learning how to play the left field wall.
And that'll be off the wall. Yastrzemski barehands it and holds Bando to a single.
He made one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. In Yankee Stadium in '67, Tom Tresh hit a shot that looked like it was way over Yaz's head. He kept going and going.
Well hit. Yastrzemski going back.
And dove facing the fence and caught the ball.
One-handed grab. He made the catch.
When they needed someone to come through with a base hit or something, Yaz was a man.
Deep to right field. Number 44.
We all know a great Hall of Famer and put up great numbers.
Who's the most hateable character you could ever remember watching on screen ever in your life? I'm talking about an actor that does such a good job in their role that you just want to punch them in the face.
Welcome back. First pitch on the way. There's a strike right there. Wagaman. It's 0-1. Lefty-righty matchup. Wagaman batting .234, 9 home runs, 42 RBI. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. Final game of the season series in a rubber match for this series. The Braves have already taken the series 7-5. The 1-1 fouls it back, 1-2. If you're keeping track, originally they said 12, but they started doing your division opponents 13, so there wouldn't be a need for a second tiebreaker if they ended up tied up. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And if you've been following this station long enough, you'll remember I mentioned that when they first did it, because the Braves were playing 3 of their 4 division rivals 12 times the first year. They did 13 against one team. I can't remember if it was the Mets or the Phillies, but it doesn't matter. At the time, I was like, well, why would you do that? Why would you do 13? Because you're just asking for trouble. First pitch on the way is a 4-seam fastball outside wide. It's 1-0. And then, of course, you saw what happened last year. It wasn't for the division, but it was for the wild card. Braves and Mets ended up all knotted up. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Curveball. 1-1. And you could have, there's the main division that jumps out to you that could end up in that situation this year would be Seattle and Houston. They are fighting tooth and nail, along with the Dodgers and Padres. The 1-1 dribbles it on the ground, 6-3 put out, and quickly 2 away. Wentz at just 19 pitches. I just had this belief the Dodgers are going to outlast the Padres. I still think the Padres are a better roster, a better team, but for whatever reason, they can't get over the hump of the Dodgers the past couple of years. And when they went to the World Series, the NLCS, they lost to Philly. They went through the Dodgers, but since then, the Dodgers have owned them. 4-seam fastballs right there, lefty-lefty matchup to Hicks. It's 0-1. We put the poll up in case you haven't seen it. Did you order your food for lunch or did you make it? So in other words, if you're in a cubicle somewhere hiding from the boss, is the 0-1 outside wide 1-1? Did you brown paper bag it or did you DoorDash it? And of course, if you're at home, you got a lot more options. 1-1 count. It's a big debate in the text chain this morning with me and the guys from the radios. The 1-1 dribbles it down the line and Baldwin jumps on it. He fires it to first. He going to get him? He got him. Smoke him if you got him. He got him. I thought he was going to let it go and he ended up grabbing it at the last second, got it by a half step. Wentz and Baldwin getting a good laugh from whence she came. We got nothing across the board for the Marlins as we begin the game.
What is the first thing that we do when we arrive at work? Hide. Hide? Yep. Why? Because good workers are hard to find.
Dad.
Yep.
This is a play on words video, you know, like connections. So, how many Thompson twins were there?
3.
How many Minnesota twins are there?
I don't know. Full roster's 40, shorts 26, I think.
Who's saying Eye of the Tiger?
Survivor.
And then Mr. Mister's most famous song is?
Broken Wings.
And then Wings was the band for what singer?
Paul McCartney.
And Paul McCartney did a song with Michael Jackson, and what was it?
Say, Say, Say.
And what one word did Lionel Richie say in the 80s that hit number 1?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Slow.
Right. Hello what?
No, the answer to your question is, do you even know the answer to the question you're asking?
It's time for number 5.
I love watching Manny. I think he's one of the best hitters that's ever lived. What strikes me is his demeanor at the plate, how he can just focus and relax. It looks like he's just playing in his backyard with his kids or something. You're in the middle of a stadium filled with 50,000 people, and yet he looks so relaxed and so calm.
He's just got the greatest bat in the world. You think you can throw him away, and he slaps the ball the other way.
Number 500 for Manny Ramirez.
Something he does best in October.
Manny Ramirez lost it into the seats.
Of all the players in the modern era, there are very few that have been to as many postseasons as had Manny.
I took this to another level.
A whole new level. 29 postseason home run.
You always had the feeling if the best relief pitcher is in for that team, if anybody could hit that guy, it would be Manny Ramirez.
3-run walk-off home run. Now Manny drives one deep at far to left center, up by the light towers, and gone.
He had so many big hits, and he was so difficult to pitch to. He was the most devastating right-handed hitter I've seen, and he did it year in and year out.
Doesn't matter what side you are on politics. He's getting rid of the paper straws. Your paper straws.
Jerks and Profar the batter, righty-lefty matchup. Homered his first time up. First pitch on the way is a hanging curveball. Taken for a strike all the way. It's 0-1. Gusto starts the third at 31 pitches, so it's about where he wants to be. The other one in the dirt. 1-1. One count. Gusto turns and brings it outside wide to him. Did she ever answer? Peter, what did you get from a gas station that you're eating for lunch? I'm scared to ask. One of them hot dogs been on the roller for 3 days. The 201 outside wide. 3-1. Three-one count. Ball 4 way outside the zone. He wanted no part of the jerk store after taking him deep the first time up. So we'll go to the store one more time.
Jerk store, Cole. They're running out of you. It's smart. It's a smart line, and a smart crowd will appreciate it. And I'm not going to dumb it down for some bonehead mass audience.
Righty-lefty matchup. Swing and a miss. Olsen behind that sinker. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing, lifts it. High and deep into center field. Get up! Get up! Get up! Zip, boom, bam, it's gone! Ram-a-lam-a ding-dong. A 2-run shot in your Atlanta Braves. Go to the ice house for a 2-run lead. 3-run lead, excuse me. Finally gets his 20th home run of the year.
Smooth as it gets.
74th RBI.
Ice House. Always smooth, never watered down.
426 happy feet later, dead center. Hanging curveball, a cement mixer, and he didn't miss it this time. Man, did he tattoo that. 426 might have took us. That thing was 526. Hit it in the upper deck. First pitch on the way hits Acuna, and Acuna stares down Gusto, and he's talking some smack. Here we go. Here we go. Acuna's had enough. Let's see if we get any kind of rough to cuffs. Home plate umpire. Well, they won't follow it. I was on on the action. Put it on the pitcher now. Tom Goodwin is going in between Acuna. The benches have cleared from both sides. Not a whole lot of anything going on. They're just all trying to protect their player. As the catcher, Hicks was walking Acuna out there, and I think he was just trying to play good cop in between him and Gusto. But if you remember the first at bat, they came inside to Acuna, and he's still flapping his arms, by the way. See if I can get an actual look at him. That's the problems they haven't. Here we go. Now they finally know it back. But there's two things going on here. A, they threw inside to him the first pitch of the first at bat, right after the home run by Profar, or shortly after the second batter after Profar. They've thrown inside to him 3 times in this series alone. And remember, he's got a history with the Miami Marlins. Now, it's not the same management, not the same pitchers. Gusto just joined. But I will tell you this: the pitch was inside. It was in the in the batter's box. And I do think they're trying to push him off the plate. But at the same token, and what Gusto is saying to the umpires is he put his elbow down to get hit. And I don't think that's what happened. I think what really happened, if you watch it, it was a reaction of, oh crap, here it comes. He's tossing somebody out of the game. I think it's Snicker. And Snicker's had enough. He's finally, Snicker's awake, baby! He's giving him the what for. Well, it's about damn time. Give him hell, Snicker. He's flailing his arms. He's giving the cuss for. It's not the home plate umpire, Tyler Jones, that threw him out. I believe that's Shane Livensbarger, but I'm not 100% sure because I couldn't see the number on his. And I think he threw out Snicker because Snicker was yelling something from the dugout. He probably said, "Screw this. I'm going to Philadelphia. Y'all have fun." I got a few hours to go eat some lunch on South Beach. So 1 on, nobody out. Acuna's still in the game. So he didn't get thrown out because Acuna got thrown out. He got thrown out from something he said from the dugout as he was going back in. So 1 on, nobody out. First pitch on the way to Drake Baldwin is a sweeper inside. It's 0-1. And to clear this up, I don't think there's any intention from Gusto. He just came over to the Marlins like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so there's no rivalry there. But he was trying to push him in off the plate, and to be fair, Acuna did put his arm down and got hit, but he was standing in the batter's box. His arm was in the batter's box, so it's not like his arm was out over the plate when he got hit. But he does crowd the plate, and pitchers, especially the Marlins, tend to brush him back, and that's what you're going to deal with is the 1-1 count after the 0-1 misses. Out to Baldwin. Cutter outside wide to him. Iron lung in here. His boy Snicker finally did something. I want to make sure he got credit for it. The 2-1 count. Swing, slaps it down the line. 2-2. I'm glad they didn't kick out Acuna. I've got him in my fantasy lineup fantasy playoffs that I had to make a decision today of which Brave to bench, and I didn't bench him. The 2-2. He keeps leaning like he might take off. The pitch on the way, outside wide ball, 3-3-2. So a full count to Drake. Once again, that pitch goes inside. It just drifted inside, honestly. 93 mile an hour. Looked like his sinker two-seamer. And it just drifted in and hit him. But I'm telling you why he's mad at Gusto is because he did that on the first at bat. The payoff pitch, swing, fouls it back. And because that one actually hits him, now, if they want that to actually stop, they get someone who they don't care about getting kicked out of the game to go out there and give the what for to the pitcher. When the bench is clear, go out there and maul somebody. But Hello Zuna's off today. Him go smacking around. The payoff pitch, runner goes. Here's the throw down to second, and that's going to be ball 4. Wasn't sure. It was a borderline pitch right there at the knees, but they're going to call that a ball. Actually, it was a strike. They just didn't call it a strike. And Drake Baldwin will walk to first base. Acuna will walk to second base. And we got something going.
You don't like the Drake?
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
The Drake is good.
They're going to go out there and talk to Wagaman. The whole infield is out there with the Marlins pitching coach, Daniel Moscas. Three to nothing your score after the home run by Matt Olson. Solo shot from Profar to start the game if you're just trying. Olson with a 2-run shot. Ozzie Albies, who hit 2 home runs last night, I'm sure they're talking to Gusto. How to pitch him. He probably said, just throw something wildly out of the zone, he'll pop it up. Don't put one in the zone, he might hit it out. First and second, nobody out. First pitch on the way to Ozzie is outside wide, curveball, it's 1-0. I mean, this is, you talk about a bad time to hit the Braves. When you are almost mathematically eliminated, nobody cares if they get kicked out. It is going to be go time for somebody. The 1-0, swing, slices it down the line, 1-1. But we don't have that, you know, that's one of the things that's missing from this roster, and we need to sign one this coming offseason. I don't care who it is, I don't care what his role is, but someone who you're like, I don't want to mess with that dude. 1-1, outside wide, 2-1. Even the size of Ozuna, he's still always smiling, good-hearted, good-natured. You need somebody who's not right in the head. 2-1 count. Not like Tommy Pham, not right in the head, but like someone that you can trust. The 2-1 swing, hammers it down the line, foul, 2-2. You know, back in the day, you always felt like Brian McCann would tie someone into a pretzel if need be. The 2-2 count. Smurf might be that guy. He's just so mild-mannered. The 2-2, swing, blasted. Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. Bang off the pole. Zip, boom, bam, it's gone. A 3-run shot, and the Braves have broken this open for a 6-pack on a Wednesday afternoon. How about that, Braves country? That ball was scalded. It just mattered whether it would stay fair or not. His 13th home run of the year, 57th RBI. 375 happy feet later. 107 off the bat, and Ozzie Albies, he is catching fire down here in South Beach. 6-0 your score. They put the double bubble on Ozzie's head. First pitch on the way is a cutter up top on the outer edge. It's 0-1. I think that is such an underrated celebration. The Braves aren't the only ones that do it, but I like the double bubble over that stupid boot. The 0-1 off the edge, 1-1. So 1-1 count. Still nobody out. The pitch to Harris. 93 on the outer edge, 1-2. Rays have taken a 3-1 lead over Cleveland. I think it was Slade Ciccone on the mound for the Guardians today. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hacked at that one. Strike 3. Harris down on strikes. One away. So you can imagine what I was sitting on today, because I had to make a decision of who to bench in the Braves on this Dynasty Fantasy League because we're in the playoffs. Normally I just don't even sweat it. And the options came down to, do I bench Olsen? Do I bench Harris, Ozzie, or Drake? And it really came down to, I was like, you know what? I feel like Harris has been kind of swinging the bat badly the last few days, so I benched him, thankfully. First pitch on the way to Nacho Alvarez is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 94 up top. It's 0-2. In our Trophy League playoffs, I didn't have to make that decision because I didn't have any bench players because of injuries. Because of Austin Riley. The 0-2. Fouls it back. Starting to see a pattern with my fantasy teams. A lot of Atlanta Braves. Oh-2 count. 6-0 your score. The Braves have clocked 3 home runs so far. The 0-2 roasted over to the carpet on third. It'll be 5-3 and 2 down. I don't know what you would call that, but will we get a natural home run cycle? Meaning, we got a solo shot, then a 2-run shot, now a 3-run shot from Ozzie. All we're missing is the grand slam. They call it the natural cycle if you get the single, double, triple, and home run. It's the backwards natural cycle if you go the opposite way. Home run down to single. First pitch on the way from Gusto to Fraley is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Jake Fraley, 1-for-1 in his Atlanta Brave career. The 0-1 pitch swung on. That ball's going to get down where the green grass grows. He'll round first, heading for second. And how about that? Well, we don't have a sound bite for him. We just played the chop last time. But we'll go ahead and go with the almighty Nick Allen.
Kidding? It's not about muscle. It's simple physics. Calculate the velocity V in relation to the trajectory T, in which G, gravity, of course, remains a constant.
Doesn't really fit with him per se, because he does have some pop in his bat. We might think of something down the road, but right now, that'll be his as well. First pitch on the way, swinging. That ball's line drive by Brujan. A stabbing line drive catch by the shortstop Lopez will end the inning. But not for your Atlanta Braves. Put 5 on the board. 2 by Olsen, 3 by Ozzie. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country.
I'm the Wiz, I'm the Wiz, I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz and nobody beats me.
Hi y'all, it's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is annihilator. We were stuck in traffic, but we ended up getting there an hour later than we thought we would.
What do you want me to change your name in my phone to? UPS driver or thief?
Neither. Why would you even want to change my name to that?
Because either way, you're taking this package tonight.
Did you think that was going to work?
Well, yeah.
Really?
Did it work?
No. What? No, that didn't work.
I was trying to be sweet.
That was sweet?
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Really?
That was your way of trying to romance
upstairs.
me? First of all, that's not good enough. Where'd you get that from? You got that from TV? You got that from TikTok? That was the lamest pickup line I've ever heard, 1. 2, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work on me, at least. If it works on somebody else, that would be a miracle.
So it didn't work?
No!
I thought it was clever. So you're not getting any packages?
No.
When I say I'm pre-gaming before I go out, what I actually mean is I'm taking a nap and hoping somebody cancels before I wake up.
Leading off, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Let me first say that he's the best leadoff hitter of all time, without a doubt.
He was made to play baseball. He had all the tools, just an incredible physical specimen that used his talent to the max.
With a record 81 leadoff home runs, the most runs scored.
I think a lot of players, steal a base and then they get caught. They get the fear to run again. You got to take the fear out.
And I don't think that we'll ever know how great this guy was unless we ask Ricky Henderson.
Today, I'm the greatest of all time. Thank you.
All right, your Major League Baseball commissioner for a day. You can change anything about today's game. What are you changing?
Welcome back. Joey Wentz goes back to work. First pitch on the way is a four-seam fastball right there for a strike. It's 0-1. If you're just joining us, you've missed an entire ball game. Braves have hit 3 home runs, and Acuna almost got kicked out for charging the mound. Derek Hill, the batter, will take his timeout as he reconfigurates his batting gloves. Lefty-righty matchup. The 0-1 swing lifts it into right field. Deep, but not deep enough. Fraley's right there for the catch for a loud out number 1. 6-0 your score. Casa, the number 9 hitter to the plate. First pitch on the way. Bender down and in. It's 1-0. Inside. On the track. Outer edge. 1-1. Time is called by Acosta. One count. Kicks and fires. 92 right there at the knees. 1-2. Swing, chops a foul down the line. We'll do it again. Maximo Acosta, what a great name that is. 3 home runs on the year, 167 batting average as the 1-2 misses outside wide, 2-2. Wentz is only at 29 pitches so far, so he's great on that front. The 2-2 from Wentz. Swing, pops it up. High in left field. Not very deep underneath it is pro far. Pro far, pro good. 2 down. Yankees all over the Nationals. 5-0 in that one. Cavalli, the youngster, was pitching for them. Still in the game, but he's taking a beating. I don't know if they're going to get him out of there or not, but you would think they would. Lefty-righty matchup as the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards standing at the plate. Takes the first pitch, four-seam fastball, high and out of the zone. It's 1-0. Six runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Braves. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Miami. The 1-0, swing, down the line. 1-1 counts. Pops it back foul. 1-2. Braves head to Philadelphia after this one. It's a 4-game set. Thursday night, 6:45. Friday night, 6:45. 6:05 on Saturday. And then we are the night game on Sunday. Sunday night baseball, 7 o'clock. The 1-2 count. Hits it hard on the ground over to third. Nacho's over there. He's been active today. 5-3, and that'll end the inning. Marlins go down. 1, 2, 3. We'll go grab the bats. Profar leads us off when we return.
The guy at the Super Bowl who got caught cheating on his wife on the Jumbotron, his wife got him those Super Bowl tickets for his birthday, and she was planning on going with him until he was like, hey, my best friend from college really wants to go. Can I have the other ticket too? And the wife was like, okay, that's your birthday present. That seems cool. But it wasn't cool when the Eagles scored a touchdown and they show the people in the crowd, and then he's making out with not his best friend from college, but his female coworker from the Philadelphia office. So the wife's fuming, right? She just realized that she paid $14,000 for her husband to go on a date with his girlfriend. So what'd she do? She popped open his work laptop and started sending emails from his work email, and they were very inappropriate. And so the husband got fired this morning. The wife said she's already got a divorce lawyer that's ready to ruin his life.
There are generations of fans who never got to see just how good Stan Musial was.
We've sort of lost an image of Stan Musial. Became more of kind of a funny old guy who would show up and play the harmonica on Old Timers Day.
And there it goes. A home run over the right field screen. Musial's teammates gather at the plate to greet the hero.
Some young player said, Stan, how come you're happy all the time? And he said, kid, if you knew you were going to hit 340, you'd be happy too.
Stan actually hit over 340 7 times in his career.
Musial smashes a home run into the seats in left center.
That led to a .331 career average, including 7 batting titles.
He stood back in the box and he lunged into the ball.
With his unorthodox stance, Musial hits to all fields.
If you pitch him outside, he'd hit laser beams to right field. And if you pitched him in, he'd hit laser beams to left field.
Musial wound up with over 3,600 hits and was regarded pretty well as the preeminent hitter in the National League during most of his years.
Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Welcome back. First pitch on the way. Jurickson Profar takes it below the knees. Cutter. It's 1-0. Righty-lefty matchup. Profar 1 for 1. He homered his first time up. Walked the second. Pitch on the way. Curveball in the dirt. 2-0. Gusto's still out there. 62 pitches to start the 4th inning. He'll probably be asked to eat an inning more or two. The 2-0 misses high, ball 3-3-0. 3-0 count. Standing on deck is Olsen. He has also hit a home run. He banged a 2-run shot that brought in Profar his last time out. The 3-0 right there on the outer edge, 3-1. In case you're just missing us, Ozzie followed that up with a 3-run shot. We scored 5 runs as the 3-1s fouled back 3-2. We scored 5 runs in the 3rd inning before there was ever an out. It was a walk, a home run, a hit by pitch with Acuna where the dugout's cleared. It's a 3-2. Down below the knees, ball 4. He takes the cutter just below the kneecaps. And that'll start us off here in inning number 4. Let's get some runs. Let's make this a fun one. We want a laugher for once. Good at bat there by Profar. As he heads on down to first with good speed.
Well, the jerks are called. They're running out of you.
First
It's
pitch.
smart. It's a smart line, and a smart crowd will appreciate it. And I'm not going to dumb it down for some bonehead mass audience.
First pitch to Olsen was sizzled foul and out of play. It's 0-1. Righty-lefty matchup. Olsen hit his 20th home run of the year last time up. The 0-1, 92 up high. 0-2. He plowed a hanging curveball center cut of the plate. So I don't think he'll see that pitch in this inning. If he does, it's going to be well out of his zone. The 0-2. Swing, slaps it down the left field line. Stay fair. Just foul. Bangs into the seats there down the left field foul line. It's 0-2 once again. Oh-2 count. Standing on deck is Acuna, so don't go anywhere. There could be fireworks. Pitch on the way. Swing. Just got a piece of it. To stay alive, it's 0-2. Braves 6, Marlins nothing. The 0-2. Swing, pops it up. Shallow center field. Making the easy catch is Derek Hill. F8 in your scorecard. No way. Thankfully, this is the last game we play against Miami this year, and we don't play Tampa Bay again. The way I have to bring these games in market when I do these, it is a pain, let me tell you. I can barely see any of y'all's comments. It's just, I hate it. It's not set up well. Ron Acuna Jr. takes the first pitch on the way. Is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. So if I miss anything y'all are saying, that's why I can barely see him. And usually I'm having to look the exact opposite direction. During a normal game, it sits pretty much in front of me. The 0-1. Inside almost misses. And that one went well inside. Acuna stares out at Gusto. 1-1. Gusto might be going, you know what, kick me out, man. I don't care. I don't have it today. I've given up 6 runs. They're not going to get me out of the game. How about I get myself out? 1-1 count. Swing. Sizzles it back foul. 1-2. And man, if he does clock one, if Acuna hits one over the wall, the showboating that will go on will be an all-time high. We might get a fight before he ever gets back to home plate. 1-2 count. 94 misses up top. They throw it down to first. Profar almost had his hand caught in the cookie jar, just got back in time. If I'm Walt Weiss, who's taking over the dugout now, I'm putting someone in charge of, if he gets hit, I need you to run out there immediately, because we're not going to have enough time to break this up. The 2-2 swing, sizzles that one back foul. A little mano-y-mano. Gusto versus Acuna. Neither one wants to back down, and whoever wins this battle, you know there's going to be some smack talk somewhere. The 2-2. Just off the plate. Change up. 3-2. I'm a little surprised at home plate umpire. Tyler Jones didn't give him the strike. It was right there. And you know he probably wants cooler heads to prevail, but he is pinching him. So a full count to Acuna, runner at first, 1 out, the payoff pitch. Swing, check swing, foul down the line, do it again. Profar once again was taking off at the pitch. Full count. Gusto comes set. The pitch. Up top misses. Ball 4. So once again, another ball 4 while one of our runners might have been out, but instead Acuna heads on down to first, and he'll get on down that road. Takes off all of his protective gear, heads down to first. Gusto's giving him the stare down, the what for, as he heads down to the first base line.
Bravo.
Drake Baldwin, the batter, first pitch on the way, chops it foul. 0-1.
Bravo.
Baldwin 0 for 1, but he walked in the third, came home to score on a run. The home run by Ozzie Albies. Ozzie stands on deck. 2 on, 1 out. Go 1 count. Swing, pops it up. High in the sky to center field. 2 down. I say the sky, but the roof is always closed here, so. Top of the ceiling, I guess is what we should say. Man, it is a beautiful day in Yankee Stadium. They just did a panoramic view. Sometimes when I see these pictures, I don't think they're real, but that one was, that's picturesque what's going on in Yankee Stadium right now. First pitch on the way is a curveball off the plate. It's 1-0. And it's funny, every game that I ever went to at Yankee Stadium when I lived there, they were all beautiful days. Like I don't ever remember like an overcast day. They were all just gorgeous. 1-0, down and into it. Went and saw them on the 4th of July one year when I was living there, and they were playing the Blue Jays, 4th of July. And you talk about a game. It was an all-timer. Back and forth seesaw affair. But there wasn't a cloud in the sky that day. The 2-0. Right down the pipe, sinker, 2-1. Ozzie Albies 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run. Back in the 3rd inning. Braves batted all the way through the lineup in that inning. The 2-1 count. Swing and a miss. 2-2. They've had Gusto on the rocks all day long, but now deuces are wild. 2 on, 2 out. A 2-2 count. You know he doesn't want to go to ball 3 because that would put the runners in motion. There is a right-hander warming up in the pen. The 2-2. Outside wide ball 3, 3-2. So a full count to Ozzie. Speed on the base paths. Profar at second. Acuna at first. He'll be going on the pitch. Gusto about to throw his 88th pitch. Swing! That ball's fouled down the line. We'll do it again. Another long inning for Gusto. This has got to be his last inning. He's going to be up around 90 before this inning ends. And in the 4th inning, that is a high pitch count. The full count, runners go, swing, chops it foul down the first base side. Do it again, 3-2. And no longer can you do what we all grew up watching, a game where pitchers would go out there and throw 150, 200 pitches if they were getting pounced because the manager didn't want to ruin the bullpen. Nowadays, you're going to get the labor union involved. You have to adhere to certain standards. The payoff pitch. Swing! That ball's hammered into right field. That ball's down for a base hit. It's down where the green grass grows. 1 run will score. Profar makes it 7-0. Here comes the throw to the plate, and Acuna is safe. Ozzie Albies makes it up to second base on a wild throw, and your Atlanta Braves Got a snowman on the board, baby. It's 8-0 here in the 4th inning. Let's go, Braves country. Another big hit by the Wiz.
I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz, and nobody beats me.
2 RBI will see how they score that. He took second base at the last. They are giving it a single. First pitch on the way is a changeup right there. Inside's 1-0. So he took second base on the throw to the plate. So it'll be a single and 2 RBIs. 5 RBI all day for Ozzie Albies. He's in line to get the game ball 2 nights in a row. The 2-0 to Harris, righty-lefty matchup. He has yet to do anything. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. The pitch. Swing, slaps it foul. We'll do it again. Whew, have they not taken that kid out? Okay, they finally took that kid out. Looked back and saw the Yankees scored. They just made it 9-0. They were in the 3rd inning, I think. Anyways, I was like, they haven't got that kid out of the game yet. Casali, I haven't watched him pitch, but he doesn't even look like he's shaving yet. The 2-1. 4-seam fastball right down the track to him, too. When Harris was pitching well, hitting well, he was slamming those pitches, the one he just got. But now he's got that rounded swing again. The 2-2. Good take. That changeup fell off the plate. It's a full count. Full count. Standing on deck is the Nacho Man. Ozzie at second. Harris trying to creep back up over the 250 line. He's sitting at 248. The 3-2 swing. Lifts it into center. That's going to get down for a base hit. I thought Hill was going to charge it, but he played it back on the hop, and Ozzie will come home to score, and Money Mike is on the board.
What they know about that? God bless you, Mike. Keep your game tight. Never know. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle.
That'll get his batting average back to 250. And the Braves, niner on the board. And that'll be it. Gusto, he gone. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country. The Braves lead it 9-0. On this date in 1897, Washington Senator, 18-year-old right-hander Roger Bresnahan makes his major league debut, shutting out the St. Louis Browns 3-0, en route to posting a perfect 4-0 record with a 3.95 ERA. The teenager's pitching time on the mound will be short-lived when the Duke switches to behind the plate to start a Hall of Fame career as a catcher. On this date in 1952, the Brooklyn Dodgers set the National League record for consecutive games with a double play when they complete a twin killing in their 23rd consecutive contest. A 10-5 loss to Chicago at Wrigley Field. The 5th inning 1-4-3 double play, King to Jackie to Hodges, leaves Brooklyn just 2 shy of the Major League record. And on this date in 1982, Rickey Henderson breaks Lou Brock's 1974 single-season record of 118 stolen bases in the team's 5-4 loss to the Milwaukee Brewers. The A's outfielder, who will finish the season with 130, ends the day with 122 after swiping 4 bases in the day's contest at County Stadium. And that's your Braves Country Radio on this date in baseball history. Find us on YouTube and Facebook today. Welcome back, Braves Country. Braves lead at 9-0. They'll call on the right-hander coming out of the pen to try to cool the jets of the Braves offense. First pitch on the way to Nacho Alvarez up top for a strike. It's on 1. Tarnock, the pitcher. Freddie Tarnock. Yet to give up an earned run. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's on 2. It's like he's just had 2 innings this year. The 0-2 count. Inside. You go around. He did not. 1-2. He's thrown some pretty good heat so far, this Tarnock. That one came in at 98 miles an hour. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning. But not for the Atlanta Braves. Put 3 more on the board. It's 9-0. Atlanta, and Ozzie Albies doing it, baby.
I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz, and no.
Call them. I don't care. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? I'm never donating blood again. The second you walk in the door, it's just questions. They're just like, where did you get it? Why is it in a bucket? Like,
man, I used to hate when people would complain at work. They would be like, oh, can I talk to a manager? Can I talk to somebody higher than you? I would say, Karen, I can assure you that there is nobody here higher than I am.
Well struck. Out to left center and gone. Wasted no time. His first home run of the spring.
I love when people are like, you're so funny, you're so relatable. And I'm like, yeah, I hate to break it to you, but you probably need therapy too.
The rage I feel when people are in the kitchen at the same time as me is not normal.
The best left fielder's number 2.
I've never seen anybody that could do wherever they wanted to do, whenever they wanted to do it on the baseball field. If you want to get a hit, he got a hit. If you want to make a great catch, you got a great catch. If you need a home run, he hit a home run.
Bonds, game tie. He has hit more home runs than anyone who has ever played the game.
Everybody thinks of Barry Bonds as the home run hitter, but he was arguably the best defender in the game.
Bonds coming in. He makes the catch.
As good an all-around player as you were going to see in the history of the game, was the best player in our era.
He knew what was coming almost all the time. He rarely got fooled, and he recognized fear, just like that dog recognizes fear from that postman.
Nobody wanted to pitch to him, and if you dared make one pitch even near the strike zone, he seemed to hurt you every single time.
This guy might go 2 or 3 at-bats without even seeing a pitch, and then he'd get that one pitch and pie-ya!
One of my favorite parts about being an adult is having to decide if I want to be financially responsible or happy.
Welcome back. First pitch on the way from Wentz to start off this inning. He's inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Lefty-righty matchup. 1-0. Cutter inside. 1-1. Real quick, Sale should be back this weekend. As the 1-1 swung on, popped up into left field, making the catch is Profar. 1 down. Braves lead this one 9-0. Wentz at just 37 pitches too, so we may be able to have him go for a while here. Pitch on the way, Wing hits it up the middle, threw for a base hit, and it's 1-out single. Keep showing Herschel Waldrop over in the diet. He's sitting right next to Chris Sale. That's probably the best one he can sit next to. Get as much advice as he can after a little bit of a rough outing yesterday. He still didn't pitch that poorly, all things considered. kept the Braves in it, and they ended up coming away with the victory after the offense exploded in the 9th inning. That is carried over. We scored 9 runs in the 9th inning. We've scored 9 runs in the first 4 in this game. We've outscored the Marlins 18-0 since the end of the 8th inning last night. Four-seam fastball misses on the 0-1. It's 1-1. 1-1 count. Swing, chops it foul. It's 1-2. A 1-2 count. Curveball misses. They keep bringing this up, and I don't know why. As the curveball misses, did he go around? He did not. Full count. They keep bringing this up with Braves meeting. I don't know why. So they keep bouncing around the idea that the Braves would not bring Ozzie Albies back, and they're going to. If you bring him back at $7 million, it's $4 million on a buyout. The payoff pitch, swing, hits it hard on the ground over to third. 5, 4, 3, inning-ending, rally-killing double play. So we'll take 9-0 to the 5th inning. Fraley leads us off. Bruhan will follow when we return.
See how I only slashed 3 of your tires and not all 4? Very mindful, very considerate, very demure.
Takes a lot of trauma to look this good, but here I am.
I hate when I post on my Facebook and Instagram. I hate when I be throwing hints and the wrong person respond to it. Like, ain't nobody talking to you. Especially that girl I just blocked the other day. Man, look here. Bad body built that. I done told your ass one time on, man, I'm gonna block this on 3 separate apps. She keep on finding me. She know she ain't built like no Coke baller. Duh, I can see that. You built like a damn kitchen sink. Your big stop sign shape there need to leave me alone. I bet you your drawers fit like the red part around the baloney. Leave me the alone.
I watched you guys win last year. You took it very much in stride. You took it in stride this year. You gonna take the 3rd one in stride too?
If we can keep together, we will. That's the only problem that, in my mind. Baseball has changed. The free agencies and the opportunity to be traded or to go wherever you need to go. And when things like that happen, they can break up a ball club.
Bench had it right. In the years after 1976, the Big Red Machine gradually broke apart. And by the end of the decade, only an aging Johnny Bench remained.
Rose is gone. Morgan's gone. Perez is gone. You're still here. Why is that? I guess I was the youngest. I had to figure at one time or the other, I'm at the age where it's my turn to be gone.
All the wear and tear of catching had forced him to move to the infield as a first and third baseman. And by 1983, at the age of 35, it became clear to him that his days as a player were dwindling.
My performance has not been great the last couple of years, and I know it wasn't as good as everybody else wanted me to because my standards are very high.
Please like and subscribe today, youtube.com/@BravesCountry. Welcome back, Braves Country. First pitch on the way from Tarnock to Fraley is a hanging curveball upstairs for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1, righty-lefty, 83 changeup, 1-2. Jameson in the YouTube chat says, I've got my Ozzie Albies shirt on for this game. Never take it off. If that's the luck that we've gotten, did you have it on last night too? Never take it off. Don't wash it, sleep with it, whatever you got to do. Wear it under all your clothes. I don't care. The 0-2, high and out of the zone, 1-2. 1-2 count. Iron Lung, are you just joining us because your boy finally got kicked out of the game and I was giving him props? The 1-2 fouls it straight back. We'll do it again. So the dopey writers keep questioning whether or not they're going to bring Ozzie back as the 1-2 swing and a miss. Strike 3, chase the changeup well off the plate, one away. And once again, if you're going to pay a guy 7 to stay or 4 to go away, you better have a better option for $3 million or under. And there's the answer is you would never have that. So you're going to pay him to stay. And you're going to hope that he can work his way out of the funk that he's been on all year. You see what he can do when he's hitting well. As the changeup misses high and out of the zone, called for a strike. What? Somebody's got lunch plans. He made those after about the 3rd inning. It's 0-1. The 0-1 swing. Dribbles it over to short. 6-3 put out. 2 down. Okay, Iron Lung. I didn't know if you heard it or saw it or not. Snick finally getting kicked out, protecting one of his players. I don't even know what he said, because whatever he said was towards the dugout. Once he got launched, then he really got fired up. First pitch in the dirt to Profar as the lineup flips over again. In the dirt for a ball, it's 1-0. It's the 4th time through the order. We're just in the 5th inning. And I've never seen that brace. That guy that has on in the crowd right now, it's pretty sharp. 1-0. 2-0. 2-0 count. Righty-lefty matchup. Pitch inside, 95 miles an hour, 3-0. It's got a red bill, a white back to it that's like a trucker, but it's a fitted hat. I mean, a flex fit. And then the blue front with the old school white, red A, the one that Hank Aaron wore. 3-0 right down the pipe. It's 3-1. Braves 9, Marlins nothing. Profar takes it inside. Ball 4, so his 3rd walk of the day. Outside of that walk, all he's done is hit a home run. He'll head on down to first. We'll go back to the jerk store.
Well, the jerk store, Cole, they're running out of you.
He's already scored 3 runs as well.
Smart. It's a smart line, and a smart crowd will appreciate it. And I'm not going to dumb it down for some bonehead mass audience.
First pitch on the way is in the dirt. Gets away, but Profar will stay put. It's 1-0. Olsen, a 2-run home run. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Swing, fouls it down the line. Tarnock, 6'4", 185. The 1-1 fouled away, 1-2. 1-2 count. Righty lefty. The pitch on the way. Down and in. 2-2. Yankees 10-0. And something's in the water today. We got 2 blowouts in the day games. Max Fried's on the bump for the Yankees. The 2-2, up high, caught looking, strike 3. Hanging changeup. Olsen doesn't like it, but that's so close to the zone. In or out, you got to swing with 2 strikes. That is the number one thing. If they keep Tim higher, he's got to fix that. He's got to start. Guys got to start defending the zone. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country.
Hey, PlayStation, look at me. Young black man on the corner selling drugs, and it's all your motherfucking fault. Fix your.
People often ask,
What's the best way to deal with a driver that doesn't use their turn signal? Well, I'm going to share with you the one sentence I use that works every single time. Which way you gonna go, ho?
Babe, I bet you cannot tell me something that makes me happy and mad at the same time.
You're a better kisser than your best friend Brooke.
What? When did you kiss my best friend Brooke?
No left fielder has been more splendid than Ted Williams, a two-time Triple Crown winner who made quite a bang right from the start of his Hall of Fame career.
In his rookie year, he set a freshman RBI record, which still stands. He knocked in 145 runs in his first season.
1939, he had 31 homers and 145 RBIs, 327, and became the focal point of Boston baseball immediately.
Teddy Ballgame went on to win the most ever batting titles as a left fielder, and no one in the history of the game has a better career on base percentage than Ted.
The lanky Red Sox rookie with the awesome swing told people flatly that he intended to become the greatest hitter in baseball history.
Oh, I think I'm going to do all right. They throw in where I'm swinging, and I'll be swinging. Might mean the old ballgame.
Ted's confidence never wavered, not even on the final day of the 41 season.
They were playing a doubleheader against the Philadelphia Athletics, and Joe Cronin, the Red Sox manager, said, "Ted, you've got it."
I think if I were Ted, I would sit out today.
Joe Cronin came to me and he said, "Ted, you don't even have to play today." He said, "Officially, you're 400. I said, "Hell no, Joe, I want to play."
And Williams came out hitting, went 6 for 8 on the final day of the season, finished at 406. Nobody has hit 400 since.
Why is the internet not working?
The same reason you're not working.
Did you turn off the internet?
Maybe.
Turn it back on now!
No.
Mom!
Welcome back. First pitch on the way is a cutter, misses. It's 1-0. That one always gets me. The 1-0. Lefty-righty matchup. Wentz at 45 pitches to start the inning. Bottom of the 5th, Braves lead at 9-0. The 1-0 fouled straight back. It's 1-1. He's thrown 12-10, 12-10 on his pitch count in the first 4 innings. I mean, at that rate, he could almost bring you a complete game shutout. The 1-1. Joey Dub fires. Dribbler. Over to short. Bruhan brings it. Olsen got it. It's 1 away. 6-3 on that put out. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way is a curveball. Teardrop on the inner cut at the knees to Myers. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Fouls it down the line, out of play. 0-2. Thank you, Uncle Charlie. Just about to bring that up. Got the doubleheader today. Should be a good one today. You got the Mariners and Padres fighting it out as the 0-2 in the dirt. 1-2. They'll come your way right after this one, assuming this ends in time, and it should. 4:10 is the first pitch. I might need a few minutes to put the puppies out and everything, but hopefully we get done with this one in time. 1-2. Misses high. 2-2. We're going over it's a loose schedule, but what we think we're going to do in the near future. Next week it looks like is the 2-2. Outside wide, full count. Assuming I can get home in time from the day gig. Mets and Tigers followed by Braves, Chicago, split doubleheader. The Mets and Tigers are 1 o'clock next Wednesday. 3-2, swing and a miss. Strike 3, got him. 2 down. Also next week we're planning on doing a Friday split day night doubleheader. Cubs game at 2:20, the Braves game at 7:15. The following week, Cubs and Braves. Can't tell if that's on Monday or Tuesday. It's either Monday the 8th or Tuesday the 9th. As the first pitch on the way to Hicks is right there for a ball. It's 1-0. We're going to catch the San Diego Reds game in progress as that starts to become a really big series, not just for the Padres, but the Reds trying to catch the Mets. Then you've got Rays, Cubs on that a week from Friday, a split doubleheader once again with the Astros and Braves to follow the 2-0. Curveball in the dirt, ball 3-3 now. 3-0 count. Y'all missed the news. The Mets are calling up one of their youngsters once again. The 3-0 misses high, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk from Wentz will keep the inning going here in the 5th. Braves lead at 9-0. Jonah Tong. Is it Tong or Tonga? I don't have it in front of me. Anyways, he's going to take the bump on Friday. And the Mets are really high on him. Remember, they already brought up the youngster McLean. I think he pitches tonight. So they're going with the youth movement, trying to get hot at the right time. First pitch on the way is a four-seamer. Right down the pipe, it's 0-1. And the Phillies are kind of playing bad baseball recently. It's not out of the realm of possibility if the Mets win tonight that they could put some real pressure for the division, though they're likely fighting for the wild card. The 0-1 fouls it back, it's 0-2. The 0-2 count. Brings it. Swing. Smokes it down the left field line. That's going to be down for a base hit. It'll rattle around in the corner like a pinball. Here comes a throw from Jerickson Profar. He fires it into the infield, and the run will score. And it's a 2-out RBI double. Miami Marlins. Derek Hill ripped it down the side. I thought Profar might have a chance to keep the runner from scoring, but he was off with the crack of the bat. By the time they got it at the infield, he was crossing the plate. First pitch on the way is a hanging curveball, top of the zone to Acosta. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Walt Weiss and Rich Kranitz are talking about strategy, I'm sure, about with Wentz. Is the 0-1 swing and a miss? It's 0-2. Snicker getting kicked out of the game. It's going to be up to the bench coach, who is Walt Weiss this year, to steer the ship. But he's going to lean on Kranitz to know who he can and cannot use today out of that bullpen. The 0-2 count. High and out of the zone. 1-2. They've kept Wander Suero on the roster, so this thing continues as a blowout. They may use him and then send him packing for the Philly series. The 1-2. 94 inside, 2-2. Wentz is at 63 pitches. You'd love to get through the 7th with him, but at least get through the 6th when you got this big lead. No off days scheduled till a week from tomorrow is the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the curveball, and that'll end the inning. Wentz gives up the 1 run, but keeps it right there, 9-1. And Acuna comes to the mound, see if we have any fireworks.
Don't come around asking me no dumbass like, oh, what do you like most about your job? Payday, lunch break, and leaving that motherfucker. That's all I got for you. These jobs be quick to say, we're a family. Well, damn, what kind of family member is you leaving me broke while you collecting all the damn money? You got me out here overworked, underpaid. I'm doing the job of 6 people. I gave you my opinion. You didn't take it. What kind of family this is? I must be the black sheep or something. Well, obviously, I'm not your favorite niece, then bye. Can you work overtime? No, I cannot. Can you move out of the door so I can get up out of here?
What are you doing? It's a game of touch. Every time I look over, you're on your ass again.
If I had any air in my lungs, I'd scream at you.
Before we selected our top 9 first basemen, we established a few ground rules. They had to have played in the modern era with at least 900 major league games at the position. Since first base is a place where you can really flash the leather, we did consider their fielding prowess. But in this case, gold gloves took a back seat to silver bats, and take into consideration how the player performed against his peers. So here are your top 9 first basemen. Number 9. With 573 home runs, Harmon Killebrew is the second all-time home run hitter among first basemen.
Harmon Killebrew was the best home run hitter I ever saw.
A drive deep to left, way back.
He hit 47, 48, 49 home runs every year.
Harmon could hit some of the longest home runs and some of the highest home runs. I mean, his balls just kept carrying.
And there it goes. It's way, way back. It's a home run. Uh-oh. There she goes. Over everything. Home run for Killebrew.
The man they called Killer was the most valuable player in 1969 and played in 13 All-Star games. He was the heart and soul of a franchise for 21 years. In 1984, Harmon was inducted into the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown.
First pitch, Ron Acuna Jr. is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. 95. Misses high, one of them. 1-1 count. 87-mile-an-hour slider misses high and out of the zone. Ball 2-2 him. The 2-1. 82 inside, 3-1. Tossed a couple inside towards Acuna, but they're changeups. I don't think there's any kind of purpose behind it. But you do keep an eye on that because he's eventually going to get sick of that nonsense. The 3-1 chops it up the middle, backhanded by Edwards. High throw, makes the catch over there at first. 4-3, 1 down. That 3D is really falling behind, hasn't it? We'll go ahead and start that back up for y'all. I didn't realize it'd fallen as far back behind as it has. One of these days they'll get it figured out. By that time ESPN will take over and it'll just go to the wayside. First pitch on the way to Drake Baldwin, who's 0 for 2. He did walk earlier in the game. Misses for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Change-up misses high and out of the zone. Ball 2-2. Baldwin batting 4th in the order today. The 2-0 misses. Ball 3, 3-0. Standing on deck is Ozzie Albies. He's already 2 for 3. The 3-0. Outside wide ball 4, so he'll head on down to first. And the Braves have something going here in the 6th inning, leading 9-1.
You don't like the Drake?
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
The Drake is good.
Ozzie Albies looking to add some pressure to the Marlins. First pitch. Touches the top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Another pitch, top of the zone. 0-2. Ozzie didn't like the call. It looked like to me that second one missed. The first one you can make the argument with. The 0-2 count, open stance from the left side. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Changeup. Kind of a delayed swing by Ozzie. He was completely fooled by that one. 2 down. 2 down, and Michael Harris II will come to the plate. 1 for 3 with an RBI single his last time up. Now batting .250 on the year. First pitch. Slider up top for a strike. It's 0-1. It kind of amazes me that as hard as he was throwing, that he doesn't lean on that fastball more. He brings that at 98, the 0-1. Change up outside. 1-0. When he has thrown that fastball, I mean, he brings it, but he hasn't thrown it much. 1-1 count. Change up misses high, ball 2-1. And all of his fastballs and sliders have been hanging up in the zone. If you're going to hang something, you might as well hang 98. The 2-1 pitch. Swing. Fouls it down the line. But no, will it stay fair? Does it stay fair? She's gone, baby. Zip, boom, bam, she's gone. That thing just snuck over the wall. At first I thought it might be foul, and then you couldn't tell if it was going to have enough because the left fielder out there, Hernandez, looked like he was going to scale the wall.
That's all right. My name is Money Mike. All right, then.
And that's how you do it.
Use your eyes. This ain't for play. I don't do this for fun. Might want to shave. Might want to shave somebody else.
Maybe that's why he doesn't throw his fastball. It gets launched. 95-mile-an-hour fastball that was just tapped over the wall. The Braves lead at 11-1. His 17th home run of the year. It got out in a hurry. See how far that one flew. Couldn't have been very far because it just got over the wall. 352 feet. That's being generous. The 1-0's right there for a strike. It's 1-1. Alvarez. Takes the 1-1 changeup high and out of the zone. 2-1. Nacho 0 for 3 on the day. The 2-1 pitch, pops it up. Right side of the infield towards the first base dugout, but it'll bend into the crowd. 2-2. 11-0 in New York. They just finished the 5th inning. And it's a long way to go. But I do want to put this out there. Max Fried has a no-hitter now. So just in case that turns into a thing, we'll keep an eye on it. The 2-2 pops that one up, and it'll bend out of play once again. Two count. Oh, the Marlins are facing the Mets. They just flashed up the matchup on the screen with the Marlins and Mets. I guess they're starting their 4-game series. I didn't realize that Tonga was going up against the Marlins. The 2-2 count. I don't normally watch Mets-Marlins games, but I am going to try to tune in for that one. Let's see what he looks like. The 2-2 swing lifts it into center, making the running catch is Hill, and that'll end the inning. Been out for Money Mike and your Atlanta Braves put 2 more on the board. It's 11-1 in the sun in Miami.
What they know about that?
God bless you, Mike. Keep your game tight.
Never know. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle.
Hey, this isn't my coffee. Where's my finely ground quinoa blend from Starbucks?
That's it. Daphne put an eggshell and some allspice in it.
Didn't that just dress it up? Let us get something clear. I am not a morning person. I have to ease into my day slowly. First, I have my coffee. Sans eggshells or anything else one tends to pick out of the garbage.
Hey, Braves Country, this is Mac McGee with Braves Country Radio. We are bringing you pitch by pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves all year long. Please like and subscribe today. It's free, and it helps us bring you more of the game we all love. Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball.
If there's anything I could change about the league to make it better, probably just all the guys sitting resting. That's the only thing I probably don't like. Just play, man. If you 80%, you got to play. I don't like all the sitting, missing games and stuff. Like these people might have enough money to come to one game. You know what I'm saying? And that might be the game they come to, and then you sitting out. You know what I'm saying? So I take pride in trying to play every game because I don't know. It might be one fan that has never seen me play, and I'm trying to play. So that's the only thing I don't like. Guys just sitting out.
Armchair.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
When the University of Illinois played Northwestern, Illinois rooters fired blanks into the air. Much more convenient than yelling, the campus paper said, and has a better effect on the visiting team. And when the Princeton Tigers beat Yale, their fans roared right onto the field.
Braves Country Radio. Please like and subscribe today. YouTube.com/@Braves Country. First pitch on the way is a four-seamer from Wentz to start the sixth. Up top for a strike to Xavier Edwards as the order flips over. It's 0-1. Braves lead at 11-1, the 0-1 pitch. 92 high and outside, 1-1. One count. This thing still didn't flip over. We'll try it one more time. The 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1. Two-one count. Lefty-righty matchup. Switch hitter from the right side. Xavier Edwards 0 for 2 with the pop out and the ground out. Takes the 2-1. Down below the knees. Ball 3-3. The 3-1 count. Swing, hammers it to left. If it's fair, it's trouble. It is just foul down the first base line. The third base line, excuse me. 344 down the third base line down there, and he just missed the pole by, I don't know, 10 feet at the very most. Probably closer to 7 or 8. Sometimes it's in the card, sometimes it's not. Remember the Ozzie Albies home run today did bang off the foul pole, making it a 6-0 game, and the Braves never looked back. Full count from Wentz. Pitch number 71 on the day. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the cheese on the outer edge. 1 away. Good pitch by Wentz. Edwards heads back to the bench from whence he came. Joey Wentz, that was his 4th strikeout of the day. First pitch on the way is a 4-seam fastball off the plate. It's 1-0. Game number 2 of this doubleheader, Padres in Mariners. 4:10 first pitch. The 1-0 grounded on the carpet over to short. Brujan flips it to Olsen. 2 down. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way to Marcy. The number 3 hitter is a 4-seam fastball on the inner track. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Jacob Marcy 2 for 2 with 2 singles, stolen base. Pitch on the way is a 4-seam fastball off the edge, 1-1. Wentz is on pace to pitch 7 innings today. That would help out a lot. Is the 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1. Especially if you're about to go to a 4-game series in Philadelphia. I mean, you don't know what in the world to expect. Two 2-1 count. High and out of the zone. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Hammers the curveball there on the outer edge. Full count. They're listing it right now. I don't know how accurate it is, but they're listing right now that Chris Sale would be on for the Saturday game. That might just be a guesstimation right now from one of the sites. Is the payoff pitch. 93 inside. Ball 4. So he'll head down to first. For 2 outs. First pitch on the way to Hernandez, the number 4 hitter in the lineup, takes a curveball down in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hernandez 0 for 2 on the day. The 1-0. Up and into him. Two 2-1 count. Hernandez 0 for 2. Runner at first, 2 outs. Down below the knees. Curveball for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 93 up top. And that'll end the inning. His 5th strikeout of the day. Joey Wentz dealing 6 innings, 5 Ks, 3 hits, and he should be out there for the 7th. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country.
Marriage tip. If your wife has a friend that annoys you, don't tell her to stop being friends with her. Just casually mention how pretty she is. Works every...
I hate this place. If something ever happened, if you died or something like that, and something ever happened to you, I'd have to get another wife because I hate somebody to have to do my shopping.
That's rude. Are you planning on me dying or something?
Well, no, I'm just saying I hate grocery shopping.
Well, you don't have to come.
I know.
I told you to stay your ass at home.
Well, I'm just saying if you died or something like that, I'd have to have somebody do my groceries.
I hope she doesn't.
Huh?
I hope she doesn't do anything for you like I do.
Well, she probably won't. Well, I mean, I like you right now and everything, but if something happened to you, I love you.
Me.
Well, I'm just saying, I hate going to the goddamn store.
Well, stay home.
Guy I at least like to see walking to the plate. You know, for me, it's always been Jim Thome.
Jim Thome, he owns me. I can try to walk him, and he still smokes the ball.
That ball hit deep.
For me, having a good plan for every game going in, I think has helped me be a guy that could make an impact in that game.
Number 400 for Jim Thome.
Thome was 12th all-time with 564 home runs, the fourth most among first basemen. He's had 9 seasons with 100 or more RBI and owns a lifetime on-base percentage above 400.
This ball is well into right center field. This one's gone.
Thome has been one of the most productive hitters of his generation.
Say goodbye. Take a bow, big man.
Sets a good example for Major League Baseball, and I'm proud of Jim.
Yes, the greatest measure of all for this first baseman is how he's first in so many hearts.
We love you.
Yeah,
that's it.
I don't trust adults who do activities after work. That seems suspicious. What's wrong with your house?
Top of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch on the way. Jake Fraley, the batter. First pitch on the way. Swing, fouls it back. It's 0-1. Jake Fraley 2 for 3. 0-1, outside wide. 1-1. He was released by the Reds, not really because of playing. His playing, evidently he was having some troubles with the management about playing time, and they finally just said good riddance. I don't know how well he's going to take the bench here in Atlanta, but we'll see how it goes. The 2-1 pops it up. High in the sky, getting underneath it. Left fielder Hernandez, no way. They're all patting Chipper Jones on the back for Ozzie Albies hitting the last 2 days. I'm like, man, even if we're going to buy into the fact that he helped Ozzie during the All-Star break, right? To clean up his mechanics. That was 6 weeks ago, guys. Enough. The first pitch on the way is inside, almost hits Brujan. It's 1-0. 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. And they can't decide whether or not it was Hire that helped the two guys get out of the funk, or was it Chipper during the All-Star break? The 1-1, swing, and a miss, 1-2. And if you remember, we saw quite a bit of Chipper during the All-Star break. So he wasn't doing that much work with them because he was on TV left and right during the All-Star festivities. But it just, however it fits their narrative, they continue to spew this stuff on social media. 1-2, down and away, 2-2. He came out of the All-Star break. He hit okay, and then he went back into his funk again. And he's hot now, but, I mean, Ozzie's always been a batter that gets hot. I think it's got more to do with the fact that he broke his wrist last year, and it affected his swing as the 2-2's fouled down the line. And people don't realize how much of a recovery that is for a baseball player. The wrist, all the impact goes right there. And I just think he might have gotten into some bad habits because of the injury. The 2-2 slaps a foul down the line. So if you remember last year, he came back so early he couldn't bat from the left side. I don't know if you recall that or not, but when he came back, he was only batting right-handed. 2-2 count. Way outside wide, full count to Brujan. He's 0 for 3. And then, of course, the next thing that always starts, everyone wants to hire Chipper as the manager. He doesn't want the job. The 3-2 caught looking, punched him out on the inner track. 2 down. He's not going to take the manager job. He's not going to take... He might one day entertain a front office position, but I don't believe that's any time in the near future. I don't think he likes the idea of having to travel with the team after doing it for 20-plus years as a player. I think he likes the idea of calling his home his home. If he's in the front office, he doesn't necessarily have to do that. He can travel, but he doesn't have to. First pitch to Profar is right there. First strike, it's 0-1. Profar 3 walks. 1 for 1 with a home run. Bangs the changeup 0-2. Well, Max Fried's given up a hit. It's 11-1 now. They're in the 6th. Yankees lead the Nationals. The 0-2 count. Swing. Pops it back foul. The 0-2. Chops it foul down the line. We'll do it again. The 0-2. 91 miles an hour. 1-2. One-two count is a cutter inside 2-2. Martinez, 18 pitches in. Braves lead at 11-1. 7th inning stretch is on the way. The 2-2. Swing! That ball's belted down the line, but foul. The 2-2. Swing! Lifts it high down the line. Fouling out of play. Good to see you, Timmy. Braves lead at 11-1. Good to see you, James. The 2-2 bangs it down the line. We'll do it again. Two. Dribbles that down the carpet. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Way outside wide, full count. Payoff pitch, fouls it back into the crowd. Man, they just did a panoramic view of the stadium. I think there's more people in this chat than there are in the stadium. Oof, there's nobody left. The payoff pitch, slams it down deep. That ball's gone. a solo shot. Profar kept getting around on it, and he hit another home run. And the Braves have taken a 12-1 lead. He kept hammering the ball foul left and right, and finally he got it in the middle. Second home run of the day by the Jerk Store, and we go to the Jerk Store one more time.
You insane. Jerk Store would have smoked that guy. Smoked him, I say. It's smart. It's a smart line, and a smart crowd will appreciate it. And I'm not going to dumb it down for some bonehead mass audience. Not you. Well, the Jerk Store called. They're running out of you.
First pitch on the way is misses for a ball, followed up by a cutter to Matt Olson. 2-0. Matt Olson, who also hit a home run earlier today. The 2-0. Right down the pipe on the outer edge. Cutter, 2-1. 2-1 count. Righty-lefty matchup. Swing. Lifts it. Into left field. Bending. That ball's is that fair ball? I guess it is. That was a weird defensive alignment there by the left fielder. He was bending toward. I thought maybe it hit off of something, but I guess it's going to be a 2-out double for Olson. He hit it down the left field line, and it must have had some English on it because the left fielder, Hernandez, ran towards the 344 mark in the corner, then had to jump backwards, and it landed fair, and it's a double by Olson. The way he readjusted, it looked like it might have hit off the top of something and banged back in. But I guess it wasn't. They're calling it a double, and Olson stands at second with 2 outs. The 1-0 to Acuna. Just below the knees outside. 2-0. That was strange. We've seen that one other time this year. I don't remember what park we were in, but the outfielder was going towards the ball, and then all of a sudden the wind knocked it back into fair territory. Well, that's not the case here. There's no wind. The roof is closed. As the 2-0's outside wide ball, 3-0. So it must have had like a weird English on it that spun back in. The 3-0. Misses, ball 4, so he'll head on down to first.
Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah, James, you're asking about the contest. I never know until I go onto the page that day and see when I see like an unnormal amount. I was like, okay, well, they must be running a contest somewhere. And sometimes it's multiple stations. I used to try to track it to find out. I was like, man, I don't have time for that. It is what it is. I don't think it really helps one way or the other. What really helps are the comments, the views, etc., the subscriptions. But it's good to have them there because it helps you, I guess, in a little bit. I was reading up on it recently. They go out there to talk to the pitcher, just a catcher-pitcher powwow. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, and the Drake is at the plate. Top of the 7th. First pitch on the way to the Drake is inside. Bends him inside. Sweeper, it's 1-0. We got to get out of this series before someone gets decapitated or gets their kneecap blown off. The 1-0. Outside wide, 85 miles an hour. 2-0. 2-0 count. Ozzie Albies on deck. Braves lead it 12-1. 2 walks and 2 runs for the Drake, 0 for 2. Ball 3-2. The cutter misses outside wide. So Martinez really struggling with command here. His 36th pitch of the inning. I guess we'll see Sanoa on the mound before it's all said and done. Ball 4, bases juiced. So he'll head on down to first.
You don't like the Drake?
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
The Drake is good.
Ducks all over the pond. Ozzie Albies the batter. Righty-lefty matchup. The first pitch on the way. Cutter drifts inside for a strike. It's 0-1. The infield back into the right. So a huge hole down the left field line. Ozzie 2 for 4. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Sweeper. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Leans and brings it inside. Change up, 1-2. The Wiz now batting .233 on the year, so he's gotten that batting average up about 13 points. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. He was living around that 219 mark for quite some time, 219, 220. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 2-2. Swing, chops it down the line, foul, first base side. Wouldn't that be nice, Jameson? Jameson, if he hits a grand slam, you need to sew that shirt to your skin. I don't know if it's a t-shirt or whatever it is you got, man. That's brought some good luck. 2-2 count. Swing, lifts it. Into right field. F9 in your scorecard, that'll end the inning. But not for your Atlanta Braves. Make it a 12-1 lead. We'll be back in a flash. Get up and stretch, Braves country. Braves country. Joey Wentz is going to try to put 7 innings on the board. First pitch on the way. Swung on. Foul back, 4-seam fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Wagaman the batter. 0 for 2. Kicks and fires. In the dirt. 1-1. You know, for a blowout, this is a slow-moving ball game. So we may or may not get to first pitch on the other game, but we'll be over there as soon as possible. The 1-1 count. Right there for a strike. It's 1-2. Hunter Stratton is warming up in the bullpen. 1-2. Swing, lifts it into right field, going back on the track, making the catch at the wall is Fraley, one away. I would say this would be a good time to start putting your backups in, but the backup started today. So the guys you have sitting on the bench, you pretty much wanted them all to rest anyways. Ozuna, Smurf, Allen, and Eli. I guess Eli could come in and play center field for Michael if they wanted to. You could put Smurf behind the plate, give Drake the last couple innings off, I guess. The cutter misses outside wide. 1-0. 1-0 count. That score is correct. 12-1. Braves went on a barrage today. 1-0. Right there, 4-seam fastball. If you're just joining us, the Braves scored 1 in the first on a solo shot by Profar, then 5 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, and 1 in the seventh. The 4-seam fastball's fouled back. It's 1-2. Braves head to Philadelphia to take on the Phillies tomorrow. 1-2. Swing, rattles it up over the head of the diving attempt by Ozzie Albies into center field. And it's a 1-out single for the Marlins. Eighth inning is next. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way to Hicks is fouled back out of play. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball down and away. 1-0. One count, chops it foul, 1-2. The 1-2, swing, fouls it away, 4-seam fastball. We'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch, swung on, pops it up, shallow left field, coming in, racing in, making the running catch is Profar. Profar, pro good, 2 down. Looks like that's going to be it for Joey Wentz. Kind of a strange time to bring in the pitcher, but they're going to go ahead and bring in Stratton. So we'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country. The Braves 12, Marlins 1. On this date in 1897, Washington Senator, 18-year-old right-hander Roger Bresnahan makes his major league debut, shutting out the St. Louis Browns 3-0, en route to posting a perfect 4-0 record with a 3.95 ERA. The teenager's pitching time on the mound will be short-lived when the Duke switches to behind the plate to start a Hall of Fame career as a catcher. On this date in 1952, the Brooklyn Dodgers set the National League record for consecutive games with a double play when they complete a twin killing in their 23rd consecutive contest. A 10-5 loss to Chicago at Wrigley Field. The fifth inning 1-4-3 double play, King to Jackie to Hodges, leaves Brooklyn just 2 shy of the Major League record. And on this date in 1982, Rickey Henderson breaks Lou Brock's 1974 single-season record of 118 stolen bases in the team's 5-4 loss to the Milwaukee Brewers. The A's outfielder, who will finish the season with 130, ends the day with 122 after swiping 4 bases in the day's contest at County Stadium. And that's your Braves Country Radio on this date in baseball history. Find us on YouTube and Facebook today. Joey Wentz done for the day. Hunter Stratton to come on. He's still responsible for the man on first base, so we'll wait to close his book here in a bit. First pitch on the way is a 4-seam fastball from Stratton. Outside wide, it's 1-0. Hunter Stratton. 1-0, 4-seamer, down and away, 2-0. 6'4", 225 right-handed pitcher with a 7.27 ERA. He is out of Bristol, Tennessee. 2-0, swing and a miss. 2-1. Can't remember if he was on the roster that day, but that would have been a cool one. I want to say he was the guy that they added the day before they added Waldrop on the back end. I didn't realize he was from Bristol. Drafted by the Pirates. Played his college ball at a small community college, Walters State in Tennessee. So Pirates were probably scouting him because he was very close by. 2-1 count. Swing, rips it into center field. Down for a base hit. And the inning keeps going. 2 on, 2 out. First pitch on the way is a slider swung on and popped up by Acosta. High up near the ceiling here at Lone Depot Park, making the catch is Money Mike, and that'll end the inning. Braves lead at 12-1. We go to the 8th inning. I don't know how I can get even more happy, but it's time for happy hour.
106 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
It's happy hour.
When wins become losses and losses become wins.
You guys going to happy hour? Yeah? Yeah, I'll come for a couple. Just a couple, though. Not like last time.
When buying a beer, don't make this mistake. Buying only one beer can cause a misalignment in your spine due to the uneven weight distribution. This can cause unnecessary back pain and potential spine issues. To prevent this, carry 2 beers, ensuring your body is balanced and proper health maintained.
Okay. Let's get it! Hey!
Afternoon, everybody.
Put my pants on, one leg at a time.
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is not...
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
You're in Braves country.
Drink a beer. Salute.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. Pretty soon we're going to be calling this country.
Oh, yeah. For me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
If you want to stop me, you're going to have to kill me!
Welcome back. First pitch on the way. He's off the plate from you-know-who, Sanoa. It's 1-0, the 1-0. It's fouled up with a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1, Sanoa flips it up there, 2-1. He's just grabbing and catching and flipping it back to 2-1. Ball 3-3-1. 3-1 count, pops it up. See, a guy like that could get Harris back into bad habits. Because they're him or Ozzie, because they're going to try to catch a hold of it and lift it out of the stadium. I'd like to see one of them drop a bunt down, to be honest with you. Just really tick them off. Because they're playing the infield back and to pull in the left-handers. I would have loved to see Harris just drop a bunt down and get on base. Or Bruhan, who stands. No, he doesn't stand on deck. He's in the hole right now. The 0-1 to Nacho. Fouled away, 0-2. (0-2) count. Slices it back and do it again. The 0-2's lifted into right field. Easy catch, easy out, 2 down. We're talking about it on the side, but this fall during the offseason, Wednesday nights we're planning on bringing you, I don't know what we're going to call it, but it's going to be something for members only, behind the members only curtain of a Braves country type of theater where we're going to go over and do old games. As the 0-1 swing hit by Fraley, that's going to get down for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 on the day. So though one of them's against a position player, Jake Fraley, the good debut for the Atlanta Braves. We'll be doing that starting in November. As the first pitch on the way is a fastball. Fouled away, it's 0-1. In case you haven't caught the info, we are going to be doing October baseball. We just don't know who we're going to be following until everything gets set. The 0-2. 0-1 fouled away, it's 0-2. We'll be doing some double headers. As much as I can get squeezed in during the week, we try to do it before, and when you compete against football games on the weekends, it isn't worked that nobody comes in. The 0-2 slices away. We'll play the World Series by ear, but the other rounds we're definitely not doing the weekends. It'll be Monday through Friday type of thing, as much as we can get in. The 0-2 count, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Bruhan's got to wear that. He just got struck out by Sanoa, and he's smiling ear to ear. Looks like a little kid from Little League World Series. Even Bruhan's laughing. We'll be back in a flash. The Braves 12, Marlins 1. Bottom of the 8th we go.
Mr. President, this next executive order will criminalize skinny jeans for all youth pastors everywhere in the universe. It says, quote, skinny jeans are not hip or fire or even rad, and they just simply look dumb.
White people can't say this, so they'll be considered racist by blacks. So I said for you, Super Bowl halftime show, trash.
She left you. Yeah. Where'd she go? I don't know. She probably went to the dollar store. She'll be back. Sometimes my old lady goes to the dollar store and she comes back. No, she didn't go to the dollar store. See, she left. Why don't you go with her? I don't know where she went. Why'd she leave? She said I was boring. Yeah. You ain't boring. She was wrong about that. I think she'll see it. She'll see it. You ain't boring. You fun. I don't think I'm boring either. I appreciate that.
It was 1977 when 21-year-old Eddie Murray was named Rookie of the Year.
The fact that he was a switch hitter really had to strike fear into the heart of the opposition.
Change up and it's gone! Tell it goodbye!
In his 21-year career with 5 different franchises, Murray hit more than 20 home runs 16 times. He's also one of just 4 men to have both 3,000 hits.
And there it is! Eddie Murray!
And 500 home runs.
This might be it. Wait, heck, it is! It's gone!
This unassuming 8-time All-Star became a first-ballot Hall of Famer in 2003. And while his numbers often fly under the radar, they add up to the 7th best first baseman to play the game.
Fellas, come here. We gotta make this quick. I can't prove this, but I do think that when our wives tell us that we don't listen, sometimes they forget to be telling us stuff.
Welcome back. First pitch on the way is fouled away. Stratton to Sanoa. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Down and in. Splitter. 1-1 count. Sanoa came in for Edwards. And Johnston for Hernandez. The 1-1. Pops it up into right field. 1-2. The Braves have brought Eli White in for Matt Olson. Man, you don't see that very often. Matt Olson getting a seat. I don't see any other moves. I don't think they're going to want to use the backup catcher, Sean Murphy. And Nick Allen's finally getting a day off that I can't imagine. Oh, hard hit ball over to the right side. Great play by Eli. Give that man the gold glove at first base. What a play. You can't hide anybody anywhere on the diamond. Good play by Eli. I bet Olson's getting a kick out of that. Is there anything Eli can't do? I mean, lock this guy up for a very cheap contract long term. I bet he'd sign it. You have a super utility guy with speed for the next 5 to 7 years. First pitch on the way to Marcy is a 4-seam fastball. First strike, it's 0-1. And the only other guy you could bring in would be Ozuna. I mean, if you want to have some fun, put him out there in left field. See if he can play defense still. The 0-1. We'll let him pitch. Right down the pipe for a strike, it's 0-2. 0-2 count, 2 outs here in the 8th. Braves lead it 12-1. Doubleheader on the way. We'll just need a few minutes to reset. Let the puppies out. As the 0-2 caught looking, strike 3. That'll end the inning. That inning was so fast, Stratton was turning around, heading back behind the mound. He didn't realize the inning was over. We'll be back to the 9th inning we go. Leading by 11 here in Braves country.
I honestly would never run after a man, but for you, baby, I'd put my Crocs into sport mode.
Hey, that thing that y'all do in Alabama, you know, with the family stuff, you know, the Alabama family stuff, do you have to be from Alabama to do that? Is that it? Can you be from anywhere? Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
Some random ass man I just walked past was like, smile, it's beautiful out. I'm not smiling because I'm having a bad day. I just live in New York.
Some of us, I don't want to name names, make pretty bad throat noises when they drink. And it makes me think that the throat is...
me?
No.
Is it me?
It's not Travis.
So I went to the gym for the first time and actually worked out other than just walking on the treadmill, and I'm a little sore. So if you see me looking like a thick legend, don't say I didn't warn you.
If you're a celebrity, shut up. Shut up. Don't tell us what to do. Don't tell us. Don't talk to us like you know what it's like. Don't tell us that we should be voting for this person or talking about this. Stop talking. Stop talking. And it shouldn't be political. Feeding your family should not be political.
And so in June of 1983, Bench announced that his 17th season as a member of the Cincinnati Reds would be his last.
I decided about 3 weeks ago that it wasn't as much fun, and the body says it wasn't as much fun. I couldn't catch anymore. My back was killing me. I have 5 bad discs in my back, and I couldn't play like Johnny Bench, and I wasn't earning the money. It wasn't fair for me to take it if I wasn't earning it the way I should be on the field that year.
That September, as the final games of Bench's career wound down, the Reds honored him with his own night, giving fans a final chance to come to Riverfront Stadium and say goodbye.
Presenting the catcher of the Cincinnati Reds, one of the greatest players ever to wear a Reds uniform, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Welcome back. First pitch swinging, profile, flies out to left. F7, one away. Sanoa still on to pitch, so the infielder throwing Luke Williams type pitches out there. In case you're listening on radio, it's not a true pitcher. He's just throwing little softballs. Eli lifts one high and deep into left field. Will it get out? It will not. 2 down. It's really hard to hit these out with these guys because the ball is being thrown so soft you don't have the velocity helping you out. It's trying to time up a slow pitch softball, but you got to hit it a heck of a lot farther. Ron Acuna Jr., the batter, first pitch swinging, fouls it away. It's 0-1. These guys still want to hit the home run because helps their stats, helps their contracts. The 0-1, outside wide, 1-1. They put Ron Acuna Jr. in the Hall of Fame 20 years from now. They're not going to care if one of his home runs came off of Sanoa. The 1-1 misses inside, ball 2-1. 2-1 count, 2 outs here in the ninth. The pitch, swing, rattles that one back foul. On deck would be Drake and then Ozzie. But there are 2 outs. Sanoa should have thrown one of those 50-mile-an-hour pitches at him like he was trying to hit. The 2-2. 3-2. 11-1 in the Bronx. Washington all over, or New York all over Washington. The 3-2. Was that not ball 4? It is ball 4. He's kept standing there at first. I don't know if he was trying. He didn't want to go. He wanted to swing the bat. Acuna will head on down to first. I was so confused. I was like, I thought that was ball 4, but maybe I missed something. So he'll head on down to first. First pitch hit by Drake Baldwin is smoked into the corner, but foul. It's 0-1. It's not really worth it. Vamos Bravos, but we'll go ahead and play the chop anyway. 0-1. Outside wide, 1-1. 1-1 count. Kicks and brings it, swings, lifts it into left center field, drifting back on the track, making the leaping catch at the wall. We'll end the inning and we'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Braves 12, Marlins 1. Enough said. We go to break to finish this baby off.
Don't you love when you get that burst of energy to reorganize your entire house, but then that burst goes away and you're forced to face what you just did?
You got a 5?
Yeah,
How did you get a 5?
I found my ball.
You found that ball?
I found that ball.
How'd you get it out of the woods? You were pretty deep in there.
I had a good lie.
Yeah, you had a good lie, all right.
It takes a special pair of eyes to hit a baseball, and the focus of Hank Greenberg was always on the task at hand. So much so that pitchers almost knew what to expect the moment they released the ball.
A smashing single to left field. Big Hank, the league's leading hitter, streaks down to first.
In less than 1,400 career games, Greenberg inflicted an awful lot of damage.
Absolutely strong, and he happened to be an exceptional physical specimen.
In an era that featured some of the game's greatest sluggers, Hank still stood out. 4 times he led the league in runs batted in and was a 2-time MVP.
Greenberg was known for coming through with men on base. In 1937, he had 183 RBIs. 183.
1 year later, he smashed 58 home runs for one of 4 home run titles.
You happen to be looking for a pitch, and fortunately the pitcher will throw that particular ball in a certain spot, and you swing at that spot, you might have a home run.
As staggering as his numbers are, imagine what they might have been had he not lost so many prime years to serve his country in World War II.
There was no choice. Everybody joined up. I happened to be a second ball player to go in, so I was in close to 4.5 years.
If World War II hadn't happened, you're talking about somebody who had the raw skills to go on and hit 500 home runs, to drive in 1,800 runs.
Hank Greenberg is a Hall of Famer and one of the most ferocious hitters the game has ever seen.
What do you call a Mexican with a rubber toe? Roberto.
Welcome back. Righty-lefty matchup as we try to finish this game off. Braves lead at 12-1. Stratton versus Hernandez to lead us off. First pitch on the way, swung on, chops over towards second. Ozzie to Stratton covering first. Quickly one down. Mariners and Padres follow us up. Different links, so just go back to the homepage. You'll see it fire up here immediately. We have to create a new link. As the first pitch on the way is a cutter outside wide. It's one to know for the different stations carry different games. So that's the reason why. Someone was asking about that window. That was the reason why. 1-0 count. Righty-righty matchup. Pitch on the way. Swing. Lifts it into right field. Drifting back. Making the catch. For out number 2 is Fraley. The other reason being is because a lot of folks we get watch the game after it's live. When they get off work, etc., they listen to it. And it gets confusing for them if we change the title of the game and it's a 7-hour broadcast. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch from Stratton to Myers is fouled straight back. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Dane Myers 1 for 3 on the day. Oh, 1 count, swing, bangs it over to short. Bruhan fires across the diamond. A 1-hopper into the glove of Eli White, and that's it. Braves win. Braves win. Your Atlanta Braves win. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Braves back-to-back wins by 9 runs or more for the first time since 2019. I don't think this season's going to finish the same way, but it was a fun couple of nights, a fun 10 innings of baseball. As the Braves scored 9 last night to finish the game and 12 today, so 21 runs in 10 innings. and time for the game ball. You can go a number of different ways. But the simple fact that he started the game off with the home run, he followed it up with a home run, he walked 3 times, scored 4 runs, 2 home runs, 2 RBI. We gave it to Ozzie last night. Let's give it to Jerickson Profar. He gets your game ball. Not for nothing, Joey Wentz went 6 2/3, 1 run ball, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. He gets a nod, and of course Ozzie 2 for 5 with a home run, 5 RBIs, and Harris went yard as well along with Olsen. 12 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Braves. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Marlins. Wentz goes to 5-4. Gusto didn't have the gusto. He'll drop to 7-7. I'm sorry, Wentz will go to 6-4. And your Atlanta Braves take a bite out of the Marlins, win the season series 8-5, and win this series 2-1. We'll see you over on the other side. Take us a few minutes to get going, but we'll go ahead and get the stream started. Pitch by pitch, play by play, doubleheader day here on Braves Country.
Goodbye, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We're back tomorrow with another show. Well, unless we're fired, we'll talk to you then. Goodbye, sweetheart. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Guys and gals, it's time to go. We'll see you on the next show.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
It's closing time, y'all. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have a great one. On your way out, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to tip your favorite bartender. We'll see you. I'm Mac McGee, signing off for Braves Country Radio.